That way you can have Beltran drops.
Nice.
Is Zeke playing? Is Zeke over there?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Zeke's playing.
Okay.
I think him and Trent are playing each other.
Okay.
Corporate and its subsidiaries in any way. Our opinions are our own. And the nation.
76ers by
So,
3.
this is true of all of us.
I don't know why that gets me.
They're cool.
Is that
Like,
from
if we say something crazy,
the game?
don't see it.
Yeah.
It's us.
He loses it.
Come at us. Come in. Because I don't care.
From the arc.
Yeah. My man.
Iverson.
Oh, God.
Thank you.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, hey. We're
Thank
on.
you, Toya.
We on now?
We're on. We are live. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Welcome, everyone, to Free Play Arcade in Richardson, Texas. We are live right here at the Holy Grail of Free Play Arcade. And I am Mike B, alongside not Zeke, but Chris
I'm
Delp.
Zeke. I'm Zeke.
Zeke for the day.
Zeke for the day, or for the minute, along with Andy, the man right here. And what are we doing today? We are doing NBA Hangtime Casuals. Why? Because we have an upcoming league about to begin here soon.
Yep.
And for more on that, here's Andy.
So we're hoping to get the league started on November 17th. It's going to be a 2-on-2 league. It's a 2-on-2 game. It's minimum of 2 players. I'm still sorting out other logistics. What we're trying to do this season compared to the last couple of seasons is have a dedicated league day. Let's say every other week, maybe every 3 weeks, depending on people's availability, where people can play and get a ton of games in, rather than just have to play once and then maybe just, you know, sulk around the arcade because that was their one season game for the 2-week time period.
Someone just won with the Philadelphia 76ers, including the men's stats Allen Iverson, who just got added into NBA Maximum Hang Time.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
what,
he deserves
what
that
happened
flex.
off screen. Yes, yes.
So, yes, just like what Andy was saying, we will have a dedicated day planned out to where all teams can come play each other for the day, get multiple matches in, things like that. If you are interested in said NBA Hangtime League, reach out to my man here, Andy,
Yep,
or Zeke, who's over there playing, doing Zeke things.
What's the commissioner's email?
AndyGay@gmail.com. If you forget my last name, it's pretty easy to remember. Got it right on the back there.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. Or you can hit him up on
Can you-
Facebook. He has one of those, too.
How do you spell it, Mike?
Andy, A-N-D-Y.
No, he's talking about his last name.
Gay. G-A-Y.
A-N-D-Y-G-A-Y.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
A lot of fun in grade school.
Yeah. Or you can even reach out to the Godfather, Chris Delp, right here. He can point you in the right direction as well.
I've got Andy's email.
Yes. Yes. So, and, you know, please, by all means, if you're interested in the NBA Jam League, or NBA Hangtime League, as it will be known this season, please, we welcome all players, all skill levels, all the like, because we're trying to grow this thing. It's really fun. Everybody knows NBA Jam, NBA Hangtime. It's obviously a fun game, one of the best sporting games that's ever been made.
Absolutely.
That's why we do a league on it. And, you know, hey, the more the merrier, right? You know, we have all these tournaments in Super Turbo, Third Strike, and, you know, et cetera, et cetera. Hey, let's show some love for NBA Jam Hangtime, okay? Right?
We'll get our own little basketball piece of the pie.
Yes, absolutely. And just so you guys know and our viewers know that are probably new to this thing, we do have the returning champs right in front of you. Myself and my partner, Chris Willow, who's over there. We are undefeated NBA Jam.
If you're wondering,
We are undefeated.
if you're wondering
NBA
why we're a
Jam
full hour
Hangtime.
late starting, it's because the
No.
champ here.
No.
Fashionably late, as
I mean,
always.
the magic carpet got here right on time.
His name's Chris Willow.
You are normally riding him. That's why he's the magic carpet. But you weren't riding with him this day, as you were a full hour behind. That's the delay. But we got here.
No, Jafar kept him busy.
The NBA Hangtime League is live at Free Play Richardson right now, and if you're in the area and got a little b-ball skills, come on out. You got time. We're going to be playing all night. We'd love to meet you. We'd love to play with you. We'd love to team up with you. You don't need a team right now. Just come on down. we'll show you the game. Today's our day to show off NBA Hang Time, and special treat in the house, NBA Fast Break Pinball, which I got a story for you. Lord Beltran of the Fake Mavericks fan, because one thing you will not see today is Lord Beltran playing as the Dallas Mavericks. That's not going to happen. That's the one impossible dream.
Happen.
Now,
it could happen.
His beloved Sean Bradley is in NBA Fast Break over there. The score, are you familiar with the Dallas Mavericks high score over there?
It was set by me the other day.
That is incorrect. It's 134 points by Bradley McCullum.
Wow.
That's our former Donkey Kong world record holder, or arcade record holder until early this morning when Billy Mitchell finally broke it. You may remember something about that. But that's beside the point. I had 72 points, ball one, 2 extra balls, multi-ball going, and the whole game just glitched and was like, nah. Reset.
Now,
of course it did.
Did y'all get all the goals on Fast Break? Did anyone get a ring?
Is that a thing?
Yes.
I mean, I was
you
certainly
can get
on my way.
championship rings. I've yet
way.
I've got that pin at home, and I've yet to actually get a championship ring. I think the most I've scored is in the 130s. But supposedly, in official scoring, if you get a championship ring by completing all these objectives and have like 40 points, that's worth more than scoring like 300 or 200.
Right, and that is a typical like pinball wizard mode thing. But that features the voice of Tim Cutthroat, which is not featured in NBA Hang Time.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Yeah.
There was, to give a bit of backstory, so NBA Jam was made by Midway and I think distributed by Acclaim, something like that back in the day. And Midway actually lost the rights to use the Jam name to Acclaim. And so Acclaim, they kept making like Jam games. I think Sega Saturn, there was one, NBA Jam Extreme, it's like 3D. But kind of keeping true with the older 2D titles, Hang Time is really what is considered you could call it the sequel or the spiritual successor to NBA Jam, because it plays a lot more similarly. It doesn't have the 3D designs that came out with NBA Jam Extreme or Showtime a bit later.
That's right.
Posting the link. I'm going to leave and get you boys the computer so you can do all the Michael Beltran drops you want.
What?
And yeah, I'm up for some NBA Hang Time too.
Hell yes.
Put me in the roster today. I'm drunkenly in the mix.
Oh
How many hours did you play straight again?
25 straight hours, and I feel like the day after that 25 straight hours, because I was up till 4:30 a.m. broadcasting. I mean, we were at the arcade at 4:30 a.m. You can see our producer Arthur Williams asleep at that computer. I'm barely awake over here. So it's been a long one, but we're gladly here live for some NBA Hang Time. Let's get it on. I'm gonna go get my laptop. You boys take it over.
All right.
Alrighty.
So what Chris is talking about right there, he the first free play charity event that they had basically was for who was it for? I can't remember right now. Obviously Chris knows. He just left, but that was essentially the first charity raising event that they had here at Free Play. There you go. Yes, Cook Children's Hospital, and Chris played NBA Hang Time all night, raising money for that good cause.
He didn't lose a single game.
He did not.
So I've heard.
He did not lose a single game. He played the computer, and during the night there was really just a couple people here, which is myself, Corey, the owner, Chase, former bar manager, and I think Jason Palmer. I think we were the only ones here all night, and then it was me and Chase, I think, played against Corey and Chris. Okay. And that was like the closest competition that Chris had the entire night. He won by, I think, maybe 7, I think. You know, something like that. They weren't blowouts like his other matches were with other people, I will say that. But ironically enough, that is the only 2 times that I played against Chris in NBA Hang Time or Jam.
I think in Jam, I think I've gone him once, he's gone me once. Hang Time, yeah, I think we might be at 500 too.
Okay.
He beat us in the regular season in Hang Time.
Yeah.
And then in the playoffs, we managed to knock him and his partner, Sarah, out.
Yes.
That was kind of gratifying because he's, in some ways, you know, he's a mountaintop, so.
Oh, yeah, of course. No, Chris is, as you know, as he is with many arcade games here. He is exceptionally good at a lot of them, and NBA Hangtime and Jam are no exceptions to that. You know.
So after 2 seasons, we've got quite a few guys that I would put right up there.
Yeah.
Octavio is really good.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You and Willow are great.
Yes. Yeah. Now, of course, and right now we have a good live look of game action
this is
happening.
Miami and Washington. All right.
Yeah.
My Giant, George Mearson.
There he is.
All 7'7" of him.
Yeah. So we have an interesting scenario, storyline, if you will, that's going to shape up this season. As I did mention earlier, myself and Willow are undefeated NBA Jam League champions.
Yes.
Also undefeated Spring Series champions in NBA Jam.
It's not enough that they're back-to-back championships, but they haven't lost a single game.
We have not lost a single game. However, that was all on NBA Jam Tournament Edition. This is NBA Hangtime. It's a different game. It is a different game, and it'll be interesting to see how me and Chris fare with this version of it. Not to say it evens the playing field out, but I mean a lot more players in the free play community play this version of NBA video game basketball, if you will.
Right.
So me and Chris obviously grew up together. And essentially all we did was, among playing Street Fighter and a few other games, all we did was play NBA Jam against each other.
Definitely makes a difference.
Yeah. So now, that's not to say we haven't played this version of the game. For those of you wondering on how we became champions, we had 2 divisions. We had the Arlington division, and we had the Richardson division. And how the finals worked was basically you had the 2 top teams out of both divisions play 1 game against each other on NBA Hangtime, and then the other on NBA Jam. How you did that was basically you would run the scores. You basically take the total of both games scores, and that determined your winner. So, for example, if me and Chris won by like 7 in NBA Hangtime, we were automatically up by 7 in NBA Jam. So, that's essentially how it was. So,
Jam has kind of been our kryptonite, because I know Hangtime, y'all actually have never lost on Hangtime either, at least as a team.
No, we haven't, yeah. And we've only technically played it like twice as far as season goes, for the playoffs, things like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, the first game of the 2 years ago, I think, we were leading y'all after 3 quarters by like 6, and I think you ended up winning by 5, something like that.
Yeah.
That was a good game.
Yeah, that was a good game.
It's hard to say they're good losses, but it was, that was, all things considered, a pretty good one. But of course, we got killed on Jam the next time we played that. So, of course, the aggregate scoring didn't do much for us. But
yeah, again, Jam is a totally different game, and that is essentially our game. Not to mention fellow NBA Jam player Jason Hester and his buddies, they play a lot of NBA Jam too, so they were essentially our only competition out in Arlington, who is here today. So it'll be interesting to see how he and other people, fare with NBA Hangtime.
Yeah, I think he's bringing a few of his buddies too.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
All right, we haven't balanced the audio, but the laptop is ready. Let's hit the NBA Showtime theme and see if it works.
Hear music.
All right, ready?
There it is.
There you go. We'll let them balance that live. Oh, in both ears. That's what I want to hear.
Okay, there it is. Who won that game? Did Zeke win? Oh, you ready? Oh, okay. Zeke's ready for.
There's Arthur turning down NBA on NBC theme.
What? You're lost? Don't get lost, man.
All right, and you just want to hit J and Beltran and just start smashing this button as hard as you can.
Nope.
Come on, Dylan. Oh, did the flex in the camera?
See, this is what happens when he turns down John Tesh. No, sir.
Oh, my God.
Don't mark that. The internet is not being friendly to me right now.
There you go.
Yeah, he was like grabbing every board. He was missing every putback, but
Why Always things happening.
Classic Georgia Muir son.
Is it winner stays, loser plays with Zeke over there? Is that what's going on?
I mean, he's just going to take the next game. You know, it's
Okay.
just kind of
Okay.
whatever. Right?
So
we could do that, or
we haven't.
you know,
There
set
haven't
up
been
other-
any 2-on-2 matches yet, right?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have to get some of that going soon.
Yeah. Maybe after this game we'll do
Seattle,
2-on-2
nice.
or something like that.
Nice.
Yeah, very, very near and dear to your heart. But yeah, if you guys are out there right now listening and you're close by Richardson, then come on down. Come join us. Come join us right now for some NBA hang time action.
HD Atomica is right. That is the GOAT sports theme.
Yeah, it is.
The NFL on Fox is a pretty good one too, but you go ahead and give me that round ball rock.
Yeah. Can't beat that John Tesh.
Yeah. It's that or the NBC Olympics theme, which is also John Tesh. Don't know why he's so good at making sports themes.
There was another theme he made. I don't know what it was. I'd have to look that one up.
We lost our game audio too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no more game audio.
There it is. There it is. Okay, so we got J Pong on the left, player one, playing with the Seattle Supersonics. Shrimp Scampy's favorite team.
Yes, they're a namesake.
Yes.
Is this his first time
No
playing this
deadlift
game?
them.
Is this his first time playing this game?
I've never seen him play. Something tells me he has played before. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, we got Zeke in his Lakers hat, going with the Lakers.
Nick the Quick.
Former Maverick great.
That's right.
Yes.
Former Maverick great.
Spurs for a season.
Was he? Did he win a ring?
No, it was one of the
Sonic
in-between years. It
Ah.
was like 2006, I think.
Did Finley win a ring with you guys?
Yes, but he won the ring after we lost to the Dallas Mavericks in 2006.
Interesting.
We got one back the next year though when Baron Davis went crazy in the first round.
So Andy, what you're saying is San Antonio is where good Mavericks go to get their rings.
At that time, yes.
I'm
Let's
not,
see, who else have we had besides Finley?
I'm not
Oh,
acknowledging
Boban.
that.
Y'all have Boban Marjanovic now.
That's right. Bobby. Big Bobby.
We were sad to lose Bobby, but the contract terms didn't work out.
Bobby.
That's all right though. He's
Yeah.
doing well.
Bobby.
Y'all will love him here.
We already do. I'm ready for the NBA season to start.
We got a close one.
Zach Lowe did pick the Mavs to make it and the Warriors to miss out.
The Warriors.
It's a very game J-Pong here with Seattle. Nearly evening the score up 12-13 first quarter.
I'm liking this. I'm liking this fresh blood in the league.
Yeah? Well, so J-Pong, Jonathan Kim, he is the Pong World Champion. Not even a joke. They have that new Atari Pong over there. We had the World Championship. The developer was out. That man right there won it all. I was banned. But he won, and he is now J-Pong.
I think we have two potential players here right now behind me. The other way.
We definitely do. In fact, why don't you sign me up and Sonic Matt? Me and Sonic Matt versus whoever you guys want. Roll them up.
Nice.
That's if Sonic Matt's willing.
Has Sonic Matt ever played Hangtime before?
I doubt it. Does he know what basketball is? Doesn't matter.
He might be more of a highlight guy.
With a hand in his face. Air ball.
Oh, a hot spot has been discovered. He did make the shot from there. So hot spots were introduced. So they were supposed to be an NBA hang time, but I don't think they were actually there. This is NBA maximum hang time, which was the update to that. And yeah, you hit one shot in a mystery spot each game. If you find it, you make a shot, you've discovered your hot spot. If you make a second shot from there, you activate your hot spot, and then every subsequent shot you take from that location is as if you're on fire. There's a second one, and it's good. So it's not quite activated yet because he passed away that first attempt. But
Yeah,
there's no getting you off fire on that spot. It's your hot spot.
It's definitely an addition to the maximum Hangtime version. I don't remember it in any of the home ones I've played.
Yeah, so it debuted. It was mentioned in NBA Hangtime, but wasn't there. It was actually in NBA Maximum Hangtime, and it was prominently featured in NBA Showtime, which is the next game in this series, which featured a certain theme that I will now play right now. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool.
So,
Music to my ears.
so Sonic Matt is not willing to play, but
All right.
his dad is.
Sonic
So-
Matt could play as a Sonic.
Well,
Yeah,
he'll
that's
find his own partner.
true.
I want
That's
Matt.
right. We'll
But,
play in his honor.
Yeah, but y'all, and maybe we can get Jason in, maybe Jason and Zeke, maybe, or
I know J-Pong
someone
has a
else.
few buddies here too that might have been interested.
yeah, they're floating around too. So we'll try to get the next matchup going here in just a moment.
That's good.
And then
Boy, this
it-
is a barn burner. J-Pong takes the lead,
Does he?
Oh, wow.
He's winning.
and he's leading at
Nice.
the half.
What?
The halftime leader
Pong
Maybe
world
he-
champion, Jonathan Kim.
He hasn't missed a single shot. Wow.
My goodness.
10 of 10.
Well, there's no D in Zeke, so
First timer.
Michael Beltran has himself a first-round draft pick for Team Tiger Uppercut.
Uh-oh,
Zeke's
Oh,
Zeke's
shirt.
taking off
shirtless.
the
Zeke's going
sweater.
shirt off.
Yeah, shirt off. Yeah,
Shirt
yes,
off for the
yes.
second half.
And I love the
I'm so
USA
excited.
fanny pack. The Stars and Stripes fanny pack is
That's
excellent.
right. That's right. In honor of Jason Palmer, our new Donkey Kong arcade champion.
All right.
I think that's the case.
Right.
J-Pong just took a swig of his Bugs Bunny secret stuff.
His healing elixir.
Yes. Yeah. What'd you get?
Oh, Zeke with the steal right off the inbound. That'll help out. Zeke retakes the lead.
Nice.
He's found
Well,
that.
that's good.
He
Missed
didn't
it.
make
good.
it, though.
It should be good.
He's
You'll
got to
like
make
it.
it twice before he activates the hotspot. Don't mind Michael Beltran on
Oh.
mic
Even
not
better.
paying attention. He
Even
he actually
better.
doesn't know how to play this game.
No good. Again with a shot.
So 3, he's trying to activate that hotspot. He didn't quite get it there either. That could be a game changer if he gets it. All right, this one's for on fire.
Raises
Good if it goes.
Oh.
There you go.
Uh-oh. He's in trouble now.
J-Pong is in big trouble. He better take it hard
Just
to the
dunk it,
rim.
just dunk
Hard
it.
to the rim.
That's all you need.
There you go. Yeah.
Seattle.
By the way, there's no way J-Pong is playing this game for the first time. That's just a flat lie if he pretends it. He knows the game too well.
Or maybe he's a fan of the sport of basketball.
Well, that he is. I'm sure of that. But that doesn't translate to knowing what to do when your opponent's on fire.
Flagrant.
It is kind of interesting with this game. So I've got a teammate who, Trenton here, who I play basketball with every week. And then I've got another buddy who's more of a gamer. So it's interesting to see how they interpret the games in different ways. In terms of, with the guy I play with, we'll try to run pick and rolls and actual plays and set screens for each other.
Which is viable in
Whatnot.
this game, for sure.
Yes. And then,
You see a screen right there.
whereas my other buddy is asking like, okay, how many frames do I have once I get knocked down?
Right.
And then can get back up.
And the answer is we have no
Yeah.
idea. Like, I memorized it, like muscle memory. Tie ball game almost all the way through the third quarter. And
Nick's tearing him up.
Zeke is still trying to activate that hotspot, though. It's all in on the hotspot. Meanwhile, again, strong to the rack for the Rain Man.
The one advantage that he'll have is his hot spots are always going to be threes, so if they go in. Oh, there it is.
Nice
He
move.
retakes the lead at the end of the quarter.
Wow, 2-point lead for J-Pong. Looking to show up the commish.
The magic carpet here is getting antsy.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
From downtown.
Casually.
Yes, H
Drives
the
it down.
Atomica. There were many games after Hangtime. As far as arcade games go, Showtime's probably the best known one that came after this.
Showtime may have been the only one, I think, after this. I think that was it.
Welcome to the chat, Wheeler Dealer. Glad you could make it.
Wheeler Dealer. All right. Welcome.
Supersonics lead by 3.
Yeah, I think, I believe Showtime may have been the last one before. Yeah, I think Showtime was probably
The
the
big
last.
collapse before
Yeah, I
the collapse
can't-
of Midway?
Yeah,
Yes,
pretty
that's
much.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was NBA on NBC, NBA Showtime. That got a secondary release as part of the combo pack with Blitz 2000 in the same cabinet.
Right,
And
right.
that one's not good, by the way. That cabinet, it's got generic controls. It's just like ABC, as opposed to pass, shoot, block those buttons.
Serious hang time. Get that out of here.
They wanted it to apply to both games, and they kind of lost some of the secret sauce.
Zeke was showing some good sportsmanship there. Telling Pong how stealing the ball works.
Hi, Wheeler Dealer in the chat.
So Wheeler Dealer is one of my buddies. He is a big Chicago Cubs fan. Does that mean it translates to the Bulls? Not too sure. Maybe you could clarify that for us.
No Jordan in any of these games, sadly.
No. He signed that. He signed an exclusivity deal or something, right?
It was that, or I think just basically license because of that and his licensing and all this other stuff. From what I remember, it just it never happened. That was unfortunate.
How much would you pay Lord Beltran in American dollars, not in Beltran bucks, to play on the rumored NBA Jam cabinet that features Michael Jordan and Gary Payton?
On the same team?
No, they're both in the game though, because they had it custom made from Midway for the road.
Game. Excellent showing. If that's
I would
really
pay a handsome dollar for that.
That's not his first time. That is not his first time.
Okay.
I know what a first timer looks like, but good job, Zeke, defending the house.
All right.
Nice.
Let's get our next matchup going.
Who's it gonna be?
Let's do Zeke and Jason against you and David. How about that?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Line them up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes,
and
Wheeler Dealer.
and then we'll play the winner of y'all.
The 80s Hawks are classic and iconic. They never could sneak past the Celtics, but they were a ton of fun to watch with Dominique throwing down dunks and Spud throwing down dunks as well. Spud, of course, is a Dallas native, and he won the 1986 dunk contest in front of his hometown Dallas crowd at Reunion Arena. So I imagine he's still pretty popular here. All right, we got our next game starting. This will be our first 2 versus 2 action. Each other game so far has been one-on-one. We have Tiger Uppercut legend Chris Willow, Magic Carpet here.
His name is Chris Willow. It is not Magic Carpet. He is my friend. And I've never known him to be Magic Carpet. It's always been Chris Willow. Because that's his name. Right, Chris?
Yes.
We'll go with that.
Thank you.
They just gave me the nickname of Magic Carpet after watching me play with you.
I hate you.
Chris is such a nice guy. He takes it all in stride.
Do I? All right, so we got Jazz and Spurs. Okay.
Old rivalry
All right.
renewed.
All right, so we do have Chris Delp, Hangtime extraordinaire, teaming up with David Jackson, father of Matt Jackson, who plays fighting games over here. And his son's only 11, and he's pretty decent at them, too.
David and Chris are the Spurs in this one, with Zeke and Jason as Jazz.
Okay. Jason Hester, who is also a Arlington NBA Jam player. He definitely loves playing NBA Jam a lot. So
yes. I do like, as limited as these graphics were, they still got Karl Malone's receding hairline, right?
Hey man, details.
Yes, it's the little things.
Yes.
All in the details.
All in the details.
Now, how are y'all feeling going into the season playing on a different game than y'all are accustomed to out in Arlington?
Chris, you want to take that?
We're confident. We're confident. We know physics and a lot of stuff are looking out of the game, but a lot of the mechanics are still the same, and may not be quite the same scoring, but we should be getting a lot of the W's.
Right, you heard it right there, folks. Even you know, there's, like I said earlier, there's differences between the two games, but you know, we've got tons of experience at this game. So
that's true. I do think that Jam players who play Hangtime, well, I don't know. I don't know what would translate better. Like if you're used to playing Hangtime, then move to Jam, or vice versa.
I don't think it translates well from Hangtime to Jam, to be honest with you. I think it works better the other way, because it's kind of a progression, you know. However, the main story here right now is finally Utah is on the board, 16-4, an early fire by Chris. They're the Spurs, right? Chris?
Yes,
Okay.
Chris and David.
Okay, Chris and David. They're the Spurs. Okay.
Did Utah get on the board?
Yes,
4?
they have 4.
Okay.
It's 16-4 going in the second with the Spurs now with the ball.
You'd be surprised, Wheeler Dealer. They might be tighter than you think.
Spurs leading by 14.
You gotta love the Stockton
Yeah.
shorts.
I remember even his last season, 2003, he was still wearing
man.
those shorts.
Yeah, hey, that's what you're used to. You know what I mean? Well, let's see if Jason and Zeke mount some sort of a comeback here.
Yeah, it's still early.
It's still early.
Plenty of time.
A little too much passing right there. That almost could have cost him on that possession.
Yeah, a little
Oh,
dangerous shot clock.
caught him in time.
Yeah, a little dangerous on that shot clock. But yeah, no, this is a commanding game by, and he's on fire again. Looks like we're playing them next, Chris. We are finally going to play against Chris Delp.
Oh, and there goes the famous goaltending.
Oh,
Very nice.
Huh.
They need more of that. They need to try to stop him. Little errors like that might help. Oh no, but they give
Oh,
it
they
right back. Oh man. Oh, that's unfortunate right there.
Just a little out of his range.
Yeah, both.
Malone. 1 minute to go.
They're bunching up a lot.
Yeah, loose ball right there.
yeah. Wayward pass.
Fires the jumper.
Wide open.
He's lighting it
Now, when y'all played Jam back in the day
Uh-huh.
for tournaments and whatnot, was it an arcade cabinet or SNES,
Both.
Genesis?
Both. We played both.
The turnover.
Chris has the SNES version at home, and
Yeah, we do our own little personal tournaments at home with our friends.
Right.
And then most of the big tournaments we do were arcade.
yeah.
Okay, cool. It translates pretty easily as far as joystick from the controller. I guess it takes a little adjustment.
Yeah, a little adjustment.
Oh,
Oh,
not
man.
enough
We're
time.
at halftime.
Boy, they could have used that.
The halftime leader is David Robinson.
David Robertson.
Look
Go
at the
by
defense
Chris.
there.
David Jackson playing Sean Elliott on fire. I think Robinson was on fire earlier, so they're
Yeah,
taking turns.
absolutely. Once again, we thank you guys for joining us for some Hangtime Casuals. This is our preseason, if you will, to our league that's about to kick off here soon in November.
To Malone. Finger roll. Malone takes
Oh.
it to the hoop.
Wait, did he just block his own finger roll?
I think so.
Intercepted.
Oh, there it is.
Okay,
That's a going.
they needed that. Way to kind of be patient, let the play develop. That's exactly what they did right there.
One thing about Hangtime as opposed to Jam, I do think that smaller players are at less of a disadvantage in this game.
Yeah.
Jazz with a long way to go. Elliott.
Because blocking's definitely different in this one.
Yeah, and they've adjusted the minimum power now. I think it's like 2 is enough to knock even the big players down, no matter
Yeah.
how much power the big players have.
Swish.
Where before it wasn't.
Jazz.
Yeah,
catching up.
if you played as Joe Dumars and Isaiah Thomas, like, best of luck.
It's good. Malone. He puts up a brick.
Oh boy. Okay, well you
Okay,
know what?
mounting a comeback.
They're mounting a little comeback here.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
Good steal.
Oh,
Intercepted.
Oh,
yeah,
nice
you gotta
pass.
pass that.
Way to. Oh, that was good. Boy, he was
Just grab
so,
the board.
Where's the delivery?
Oh, there it
from
is.
the mailman?
this is getting pretty
That was
good.
a
Oh, if they
goaltending?
would have scored right there, that would have made it a little bit more interesting.
Still down by 15.
Malone took him out.
Oh man.
Lean.
Oh, thought he had that one.
Tending.
Jumping away from the ball.
Yeah.
Malone. Baseline leaner.
Cross court.
Rejected.
Oh man.
Yeah, some of those
There's the rebound.
blocks.
A little too much passing there.
He's heating up.
It worked out for him that time.
Malone.
I think you can pass too many times and then like have it bite you in the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and that almost happened. I think maybe if they would have done one more pass, whatever they threw up there probably would have rejected or stolen.
Serious
Or missed.
time.
Nice out.
Nice.
Oh my.
At the buzzer.
Oh,
Okay.
It
my.
looked like Elliott was quite ready for that pass.
Nope.
I don't think he expected it, but he pulled it
Work
off.
it off.
Wheeling and dealing.
Another Memorial Day miracle.
Wide open.
Nice.
Spurs have the lead.
Who are the Mavericks players featured in this game? It's a young Jason Kidd.
Yeah, it's I think it's rookie year, Jason Kidd.
Oh, okay. Yeah, trying to think. George McLeod, maybe?
No, it's not McLeod. I think Kid, Jackson.
Wheeling and dealing. Serious hang time.
Was Robert Pack with him yet?
No. I think the 3 J's are in this,
Okay, nice.
but unfortunately they're not that good.
I've got a question for you, Mike.
Okay.
If they had a more updated roster and Nowinski was on the Mavericks, would we be playing with him?
Absolutely. Absolutely, I would be.
Heck, I'm a Spurs fan. I'd probably be playing as Mavs every now
There
and
you
then.
go. Yeah, there you go.
Malone. Goes up. Karl Malone.
Yeah, I know there have been like homebrew versions of NBA Jam. Yeah, that have come out like specifically for the Super Nintendo. You know, that's been fun to play. I did play our buddy Jerry Holtz. He has that hack on one of his hack carts, and we played it.
Right.
And that version of Jam has the 92 Dream Team on it.
Robinson.
Of course, you can pick 2, right? But you
Oh,
shuffle through the whole Dream Team. In addition to that, they have a team made up of LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
Malone.
And
That would be an all-dream team.
yes, and who was it? It was. Let's see. I know Zeke was there. God, I forgot who was who. But we did have a match where it was LeBron James and Michael Jordan versus current day Golden State Warriors with Steph Curry and what's his name? Not Kevin Durant. The other one.
Thompson?
Yeah, Klay Thompson. Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Nice. Almost doubled up. So, no Toshin, probably no kill screen attempts on this one. You might see a flicker every now and then, because when action does get intense, the screen starts to kind of go out a little
Well,
bit.
here we go, folks.
Do you think Mike would insist on playing the Bulls if Jordan was on the Bulls team on this game?
I'm sure he'd want to play them every time.
Every time. Looks like we're up.
All right, have fun, guys. Let's see. As far as the stats in this game go, I would say they're more like cosmetic or dressing, because it is kind of cool being able to play a game and seeing how you did afterwards. And, you know, if you want to take it a step further, then you can think like, oh, next game maybe I got to crash the boards more, rebound a bit. Hey man, do you want to get on the mic? All right. We have electromagnetic Pong legend J-Pong joining us. He is a new addition to the Hangtime League this season, and he had a pretty good close game with co-commissioner Zeke earlier.
Yeah, I guess I lied. That was like my 3rd game ever of Hangtime.
Still solid. Still under double digits.
You know, trying, attempting. But yeah, it feels good to be here.
Nice.
'Cause I'm always here to begin with. But
Now, do you feel your Pong skills translate to this at all? Because it is kind of an archaic form of the
probably
sport.
not. I played a lot of early 2Ks. Was it 2K8 or 2K9 or something where Shaq was the cover with his Miami Heat?
Okay. I think
Jersey.
that, I want to say 2K8.
2K8, and
Yes.
then when I played that on my 360, I played that a lot, and I
Okay.
was wondering, and I always turned on Game Breakers. And
Nice.
so, it's like we have Beltran versus Zeke, or a lot
So
of
we've
2v2.
got
actually.
Jason
Yeah.
and Zeke are the Knicks.
Oh.
And, they're both the Knicks. Because, yes, of course, we all remember the Knicks alternate white jerseys with orange trim. Okay, so HDF, I'm sorry, I'm probably saying your name wrong, but so actual stats do translate into the game. Though there are some, if you get an open enough shot and you have a low three-point rating, but you still attempt a three-pointer from like the corner, there's still a decent chance that it'll go in. Now, not nearly as high as if you were playing with a guy like Reggie Miller or someone who's rated very highly in three-point percentage. I would say where it affects things the most are, at least in my experience, because I play as Gary Payne, who's small and speedy, but he has a very low dunk rating. So lots of times when I'm driving towards the hoop, even with turbo, then I'll find myself just going up for layups, which are usually much easier to block.
That makes sense.
Speed does translate as well, because there are times when we'll be up, so at halftime I switch to one of the slower supersonics, and when I'm guarding guys, they're blowing right past me.
Again with a shot. Knicks behind by 4.
Yeah, I guess all the players chosen for this are pretty solid. Patrick Ewing, he was obviously a great player. Larry Johnson, I think, gives you power with shooting.
Knicks leading by.
And Allen Houston, he's probably a bit quicker than the other guys.
Flagrant. Passes it. Johnson.
How do the Knicks rank in the, I guess the tiers of Hangtime?
Houston.
Rather.
I would rank them pretty high up there because they were an elite team in the league for pretty much
New York.
most of, if not the entire decade, because it's like, yeah, they could never get past Jordan, but then again, who could? And so stuff like that translates into these video games when they're deciding how to do the stats and whatnot.
That was basically their golden age.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely, my favorite player probably of all time as a San Antonio guy, I'd have to say it's Tim Duncan now, but back in the 90s, God, there were so many great teams and iconic players. Not that you don't have that now.
Yeah.
It just seemed like every season anyone could beat anyone.
Behind the three-point arc.
Oh yeah, you should absolutely look into joining the league. Hangtime. So I would say the one thing Jam has over Hangtime, besides coming out first, it probably has more of a following just kind of organically because of that. It does have Tim Kitzrow on commentary. Oh my, he's on fire. Boom shakalaka. All that kind of stuff is what so many 90s kids remember playing. And Hangtime, just didn't have that coming out. Granted, they do have a lot of things like the spin moves you just saw, the double dunk that's going on right now. It adds a whole new element that wasn't in Jam. And I don't think anyone's gone on Team Fire yet. That makes things pretty crazy.
A lot of things I've never seen.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Complexities, a lot of,
yes,
turbo moves I did not know about.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it definitely takes some getting used to if you're just accustomed to Jam. I know. When I had Jam for the Genesis Pro Up, it was, pun intended, my Jam. And then, but once this game came up, it kind of supplanted Jam just because there were so many new features. And we don't really do it for the league, but there is a create a character function in this that lets you create basically like a wolf man, a wizard. So that adds another element to it as well. But yeah, if you're interested in joining the league, just hit up Chris Delp or me, Andy Gay. Just hit me up on Facebook and whatnot, and we'll get you set up. We're doing it a little differently this year than in years past. We used to basically give people a 2-week window to get a game in. What we're thinking about doing now is having a dedicated game day where people can play multiple games that count towards the season. So you're not just playing one 10, 12-minute game and then if there's nothing else you're interested in, then just leaving after that. So we're hoping it'll help generate more interest and get more competition going. All right, thanks, man. Yeah. All right, cool. Hey, man, how you doing?
All right. Hello, Andy. Not sure if I can hear.
Special guest appearance. We have former Free Play Arlington General Manager Orlando.
Hello, hello. I can't really hear myself, but I don't know. It's been a while. I haven't thrown a headset on.
Yeah.
But, no, I just wanted to stop by. I was already in the area, as it was.
No, thank you.
Stop by. Yeah, definitely. I want to stop by in the area, support what's now going to be the Hangtime League. I want to call it Jam League. And then especially forgetting, I'm doing my fantasy basketball draft right now.
Oh, nice.
I've never done fantasy basketball.
I did it maybe 10 years straight.
I'm so lost.
Yeah, I invested way too much time in it. Do you know, what draft pick do you have?
I picked 7th.
7th.
And so far, my 2 picks have been Steph Curry and Joel Embiid.
Okay, those are solid. With them, the main thing is always going to be, are they going to be healthy?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was terrified with. It was either go with Steph Curry or with James Harden, and I was like, I'm going to take my chance on Steph Curry, and I feel like I'll regret that in the future.
I know. I had Iverson the year that Philly was going nowhere, and McGrady the year he started having back problems.
Oh, man.
So they led me to the title one season, and then right after that, I think I finished like second to last.
You know what?
Just because of all the injuries.
And I'm going to sell out right now, and I'm going to draft Zion.
Ooh. He is the
that just happened.
hot new thing.
And then
see, this is pretty. See, well, the Knicks are beating up on the Knicks.
So, in no surprise, Beltran and Willow have showed
Yeah.
up, and that's wonderful. And so, do you think that the change of game going from Hangtime to, or going from Jam to Hangtime, that it's going to give players the benefit of stopping what's been the undefeated run of Beltran and Willow?
True. Well, you know, I think the time to take advantage is early in the season before they've maybe fully adjusted to the game. And we'll see if that actually bears out, because they're doing pretty good right now. Granted, Jason doesn't have a lot of experience playing Hangtime either. Let's see.
All right, I went with Paul George there. So right now,
Paul George is going to be a feast and famine guy, because I think he's out for maybe a month or the first few weeks, but
it's a total stash pick.
Yep.
And maybe set up some trade bait or something.
Yeah. Typically with guys that even if they do get injured, if they're well-known names, you'll be able to trade them for pretty good players in return.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. So this this fantasy basketball league we're doing is with a good variety of free play regulars.
Oh, right.
Run by the greatest free play Arlington customer of all time, James Cisneros.
Nice.
And James Cisneros threw this league together last second. Shout out, James. And yeah, none of us know what we're doing because we've never played fantasy basketball before. So
you know, it's funny because I've never done fantasy football before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
As it stands.
All right. Cool.
All right, so my assumption is going to be that the 70 here is going to be Beltran and Willow.
Okay, no worries. Still miss Megatron. Doubled up +1.
Ooh.
Yes, the guys with 73 points, they are the defending champions.
They might be good. That's
It
a
is
big might.
funny because now and then when you face pretty good players, one strategy you'll see guys do is they'll choose the exact same team and they think, oh, maybe it's because of the players they have. Yeah, that's why they're winning so much. It's like, nope, there's definitely skill involved outside of that.
It's crazy to do anything other than shoot three-pointers.
Yeah, I totally threes all day. Threes all days until you're rebounding and you get the opening for the dunk.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so 78 to 36. Well, who's up next?
Congratulations, Beltran and Willow. A phrase that's uttered repeatedly. My goodness. Well. All right. I'm going to apologize to the public in advance. Michael Beltran's about to get on the microphone.
Well.
Sorry,
Look
headphone
who
users.
decided to show up.
He's going next.
And wearing the right gear today, too.
It's NBA Jam Day, sir. Okay? Look who's here.
What's up, Zeke?
Look who's here.
I'll let y'all catch up.
I saw enough of him Friday. It's them two that need to catch up.
All right. This just got good.
Yeah, it did.
This just got good.
Look who's here.
Oh, shit.
Look who's here.
Commentary team's back
It's
on.
Deontay. What's going on, Deontay? How you doing, my guy?
Look who's here.
Hello, Chris Willow, the magic carpet.
The magic
I
carpet.
caught the last part of it where I just kind of looked at the score, and I was like, I'm not going to pay attention to this one bit.
Man, it was ridiculous, man. We lost.
Ridiculous.
I had to play 2 games where I didn't get to choose my partner. I'll just say that. And then, as soon as y'all approached and y'all were like, y'all two, I said, no, don't do this to me. And you just said, nah, come on.
I mean,
Jason
Jason wanted to play.
The same thing would have happened. Oh, we gonna mention names? We gonna mention names?
just
I didn't
saying.
say nothing. I didn't say nothing at first.
No, I know. I'm just saying
nothing.
Jason wanted to play. Otherwise, you know, he would have been like at the door just looking in, you know, waiting to.
That's where he should have been. What do you mean?
You know, we gotta let the kid play a little bit.
It's 9 p.m. at Free Play. But it's 9 p.m. at Free Play. He can stay out the window and watch.
Okay, good. Yeah.
And
I approve.
What if that's sad? That's one little kid just like, I want to come in. It's 9. Go home. Read some homework.
Go do your homework.
It wouldn't be the first time when they first opened.
Dang.
And people didn't get the rules quite yet.
Right. Yeah.
Get that
Oh
all
man,
the
I
time.
would have loved to kick people out.
Wow,
But anyways,
I can't believe who's back.
He's back.
He's
back
back.
again. You're like a quarterback no one wants. Not because of the jersey. I'm just saying you keep coming back. That's a good jersey. It's a good player. But the fact that you just keep returning.
Calling me Brock Osweiler right now.
Oh no, that's what he's saying. I think that's what he's saying.
Comparison you just gave me.
I guess that is.
Brock Osweiler.
Huh?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is the audio fixed now?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
No, audio's working. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. That was weird. The audio just shut off
Well,
the game.
it's
From the game.
It's because of the grade A butt whooping. I'm gonna try.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Our
So-
man Arthur always on the case.
Arthur's a freaking like tier 2
He's like
tech
looping,
right now.
looping the lawyer guy.
Yeah.
That's a total tier 2 tech move. Did you turn it off and on? God damn.
Well,
Fucking genius.
I mean, let's keep the show going. Like, how about for old time's sake, y'all two play against 2 people?
Yo.
no,
yes.
there's nobody that wants that smoke because did you see what happened last time Zeke and
we
I
about
played
to-
together?
Y'all won.
Out here,
Oh man,
we killed people, bro.
Y'all won.
We literally killed
it was
people.
the greatest NBA Jam comeback of all time.
E-A-K.
He lays it up.
C-E-A-K. I know, I spell it
Production
weird.
halt. Arthur was trying to work in secret. Zeke said, "Nah, bro, fuck that."
Nah, I'm not good. I'm gonna pull the curtain back on everything. Y'all lucky I'm not topless right here. No, it's I appreciate it.
What's that?
I throw a titty out there.
Ooh.
Ah, yes!
Ooh. The magic carpet says, "Let me take away the magic carpet from Michael Beltran."
You'll
Okay.
have the computer on your
All
side
right.
too.
All right. Me and Chris. The other Chris.
Wow.
Wow.
Beltran
I
jumps
guess
from
y'all
magic
two.
carpet to magic carpet.
Y'all two.
He wants a one-on-one.
Nah,
Beltran don't want
did,
the
we
smoke.
did enough of that in high school. Hold on, let me find Chris.
Motherfucker, this ain't high school. Oh, there you go. I slipped up
Oh,
again.
my
I'm gonna try to. My bad. I'm a potty
Shoot
now.
the ball.
That Vinny Del Negro out there. That's what I saw.
It looks like it. Oh my god, I forgot who Trenton a minute ago. I was playing against Trenton and he had picked this one. Matter of fact, who is that? Is that them? I don't know who he picked, but he picked some team. They were ginormous. And like everything I did, they would block or get in the way. I've never seen someone do a screen so well in this game before, but when when the person you pick is like half the screen, it's the easiest thing. I was like, oh my goodness, I'd never dealt with that. That was a good learning experience. I gotta figure out who he picked in a minute. Guess he's still trying to figure out who's gonna play.
Yeah, I guess they're still picking.
So when's the last time you played, Orlando?
Last time I played any arcade game, it's been a long. It's been a.
Shoot the ball.
It's been a minute.
We're not talking about any arcade game, my guy. We're talking about jam. If you say the last time that we played was the last time you played, I'm be saying.
No, I've played since then. Yeah, I've played since then.
You got your reps in?
I got not many reps. I think it's only really been like 2 games.
Okay.
But yeah, no, that great day of the official Spring Series tournament, that run that we made, And that comeback, man, I wanted to go out on top with that comeback.
You're like, I'm done, I'm retiring.
Like,
that really is the best way to go out, man.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want a LeBron situation.
Like, man, we didn't win the whole thing, but that comeback, that was none better. Especially with, we had the accelerated clock. We were down by 20.
Yup.
In the fourth.
Came back.
Oh, my goodness, man. It was nasty.
Came back hard. Oh, man. Beltran's trying to get Chris to play, but Chris wants to play off screen. He doesn't even want to look at the screen.
It's because Chris is telling Beltran you can't just jump from magic carpet to magic carpet.
Oh, he wants to. He's
Beltran,
like, this is like next level Aladdin stuff right here.
But see, this is why you saw the Yankees just lost last night.
Oh, what is that, foosball?
Baseball.
Basketballs?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, man.
I think that's the actual way you say it.
So the Yankees lost?
The Yankees lost, and, you know, they notoriously pretty much just buy everybody.
Oh, so they're like
so
the
they're
Lakers.
like Michael Beltran. Yeah.
Oh, they're like the Beltranator?
And then they end up losing.
He is screaming.
And end up losing.
All right.
End up losing.
Michael Beltran wanted to team up with the community liaison of Free Play Arcade for NBA Hangtime. And that's exactly what he gets. Community liaison Arthur Williams tag teaming with the celebrity, the DJ, the 18-time champion of NBA Jam/Hangtime League.
Hey, everybody remember these
Michael
names
Beltran.
and these passwords. So we got Chris 000. Looks like we had Art 000. Throw them out there. Get them a winning record.
I don't know if this is the safest password.
It's creative, that's for sure.
Actually, that is what happened to my my 25 straight hour run of NBA Hangtime a while back. I created a new character, XLC, for Extra Life Challenge. I went 110-0. I maxed out the stats during the day. Won the NBA championship, blah, blah, blah. And then somebody like saw it on the stream, saw the password, just like got it, rewrote it to another character. So I like all the world records are mine, but they're like on a different lost password.
Wow.
Which I don't mind. I don't care.
Whoever did that's the worst.
It's just silly. All
So
right, so
we've got Chris Willow and Andy. I guess they're the Sonics, of course.
Andy Gay and the magic carpet himself, Chris Willow. What is Michael Beltran going to do without Chris Willow? Lose.
He's definitely going to.
Probably just going to roll on the ground and cry. No, Chris, no!
Full, leading by 4. Peyton. Serious hang time. For the jam.
All right, who we got? Kemp. Kemp is being controlled by Lord Beltran himself. Peyton by Arthur Williams. We got Andy Gay on Rodman. And Super Pippin being played by the carpet himself.
Actually, I think is Beltran Pippin and Rodman? Because they're one.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Pippin is Beltran.
Ooh, Rodman is Arthur. No.
All right, I'm really confused.
Pippin is Arthur. Rodman is Beltran. Andy looks like Kemp. And the magic carpet is
Here it comes.
Yeah, looks like we need to reverse the cameras. I'm confused. Anyway, somebody's on fire.
Get it.
Someone's already on fire, which is scary.
All right.
Magic carpet.
That's the greatest chant ever.
Beltran.
Wow, 17-6 in the game
going on,
just
Beltran?
started. First quarter.
Andy Gay on fire.
Look out.
Oh,
Don't go for that shot.
I don't think so.
Another block.
I love it.
Maybe you want to take that hard to the rim, Chicago.
Oh, man.
Why not have Peyton, who's not on fire, shoot a fadeaway 3? Just have that go too. Everything's going in.
Come on, get him.
Oh, my
love
goodness.
Beautiful.
The commissioner coming down hard with the strong
I'm just
arm of the law.
gonna.
I like it.
I think I need to call Richardson Police. There's been a crime committed.
There's been an assault on a child.
Yeah.
That child's name is Michael Beltran.
Oh, 3 more. They're now off fire due to scoring too many points.
This just in. Chris Willow keeps telling Andy that he has a baby. You got a baby. And in basketball, that means you got a small man. Get them boards, son. Get them points. Michael Beltran, you a baby. Get that baby. Look at him. Look at him.
Oh,
Oh, Beltran didn't like that. I think it's fitting that Michael Beltran is Dennis Rodman. Green hair Rodman at that.
That's as close as he'd get to
That's pretty
playing
much-
from a Dallas team.
his one victory right there. The one victory, like when he beat Chris finally. He
Yeah.
holds on to that dunk. He's like, you see that dunk? It was sweet.
That's the one I did. I did that.
Don't look at the results. Don't look at the score.
He's the guy who, when you're playing pickup games and you beat them by 10, they're like, yeah, but I got a 3-point though. He's like, yeah, but that counted for 1 point, kid. Come on. Oh! Andy is just roasting him.
Oh my goodness. Look at Beltran actually doing something.
What is he doing? Is he going to pick up a single stat this game?
He has that one dunk going for him.
I cannot wait
One
to
dunk.
see the halftime split of this. 10 to 31. Magic Carpet living up to his name. On fire again.
Oh, it just gets worse.
There's 3 more for Chris
The
Willow.
Magic Carpet!
NBA Hangtime MVP of the league. Chris Willow showing him why.
Notice how Beltran is using his hat to hide his face, and Andy is proudly, he's got his brim lifted up so you can see the smiles. What it's like to feel.
A big board for Andy. 3 more for the Magic Carpet. Goodness gracious.
He's showing him a whole new world.
What's beautiful about this is Andy.
Pippen
and-
picked up the dribble.
Well, a minute ago, Andy was the grill master.
Go get that out of there.
Wow.
Don't bring any of that weak stuff around here. No, sir.
No, sir. Buckets.
Buzzer beater.
Buckets. Oh,
Buzzer beater,
my
rubbing it in.
God.
You boys see that? The Magic Carpet had a wide open 3 for the buzzer beater. He said, no. Let me take 2 steps backwards and then shoot this wide open 3.
my
Train
God.
them 3 more, and that leads us into halftime. What is the celebrity going to do now?
He's gonna cry. He's definitely gonna cry.
This is like a new scandal. He might lose a little celebrity on this one.
Again with a shot. Blocked it.
He's going to claim it was man. Oh, 3 more for the Magic Carpet.
Oh,
And
with the
he's
spin move.
the second time that Andy Gay and Chris Willow have cooled off via making all their fire shots.
From the 3-point arc.
Oh, that is a heavily contested shot. It goes in from the corner, though. Looking
Wow.
like double dribble out here.
I just caught myself cheering for the for Mike Beltran and Arthur.
Ooh, a terrible 3.
That's crazy. That's how bad I feel right now.
From Beltran right there.
He lays it
Gets
up.
the rebound, though. Beltran puts 2 on the board. That's
Gonna be the second highlight that I talked about.
right.
Just ignore the score.
Beltran's gonna have the same amount of highlights that Carmelo Anthony had last season.
Supersonic.
Someone tweet that left. Oh, picking up the dribble is Arthur.
They
Not
tweeted debt left, but debt left because of Beltran's performance. Oh my
look at
God!
So beautiful.
that
So
is
good.
that is not solid defense
That is
there.
not nice. That is just, you just
Hammered it.
said I got a
Oh,
baby.
man.
Andy said I got a baby. And he missed it. It's okay though.
Nice
that.
follow there.
Magic carpet.
Ah, beautiful from the carpet.
The carpet always has your back. It's like in Aladdin 1 and
Look
2.
at that. Just dropped him.
Oh, one of the alley-oops. Could have had the alley-oop, said, nah, let me just get on fire
Oh,
again.
another straight.
And he's
robbery.
gonna, he waited
Pump
for
faked
him.
him. He just faked him. He's like, I dare you.
Stopped, pointed across the court, said, take 3 more of these.
Arthur's
No, that's
getting
not going
desperate.
He shoots. Rejected.
Oh, my
The magic
goodness.
carpet is vicious. Oh my God.
Oh, 3 more. Fading
Oh,
in is
man.
Sean Kemp, raining down 3
The
more.
vicious carpet.
Arthur is just so desperate. He's
Another
like,
rebound.
Into the hole.
Look at that.
3 more
Spins
fade
him
away.
out.
Yes, sir. Bring them up 63 to 17.
Ouch.
So which one do you think's the better player of Team Tiger Uppercut? Just
Drains it.
send your poll results in now.
That is ridiculous.
All right, guys, we got one more quarter of this beatdown.
All right, so
It's
a
great.
mere 43 points to make up for the community liaison of free play
Look at that spin
and
move.
the
If you're
celebrities.
Andy and Willow, you're doing everything right. You're doing everything well. I mean, you're in the best mindset right now because you're so happy.
And a possession.
This is where I get bored and start shooting full court shots just to see if I
Oh
can
my
make it.
God.
I think that's what Arthur's doing.
Well, the thing is, this should be the
That's
time.
the only shot he can get up right now.
It should also be the time when Beltran steps up and
Beltran's
tells
a bad
Arthur what to do.
rebounder.
Like, hey, We've got to come up with a plan. But
That would mean he has to learn how to play this game.
Whatever little bit you know, it's time to instill that on your partner.
Arthur with the chuck and praise.
Y'all saw that brick wall? The wall just got 10 feet higher. That shit was crazy, man.
Good news, Chicago almost made it to half court with that ball.
Oh, my. Oh.
Point forward, Dennis Rodman.
Trying to get some spin moves off.
I don't know, man.
Oh, my goodness. A double dunk viciously sent home by one dead left shrimp.
This is hard to watch, man.
Clip that one. I'm clipping that one.
Oh, let's get one more.
Oh, my God.
One more, and we have
filthy.
team fire.
That was straight murder.
Oh, my goodness.
Arthur, are you okay?
Oh, will they hold off for the team fire? There they go. Waiting for it. Tries to go up.
Look at him.
Oh!
They got too cocky.
They had to wait too long. That was good. That was good.
All right.
Small victories for
Chris
Team
Willow
Michael
allows a
Beltran.
point.
Wow.
Beltran, the desperation three.
But hey,
Oh,
damn. I was
There's
about to give him
accurate
props.
representation of how this game went.
Oh my God.
They know how to put it in the basket. I mean, Seattle stopped playing defense a good minute and a half ago. Wide open three.
Ooh.
This is
That's interesting.
Somehow completes that pass.
This is like walking through a slaughterhouse. Like I had to look away at a certain point. Like I couldn't. That was rough.
That was rough.
I've never
The
seen
superstar
anything
is
worse
beat.
in my life.
Look at that stat line.
Good job, Arthur. You did great, man.
Arthur's
you
the
did great.
MVP.
You did great.
You were the MVP of that
MVP
team.
of that team, yeah.
The absolute MVP of that team.
Yeah.
At this moment,
So-
I would like to announce the joining of the league with my team. the Blast City Astros. Wait.
The Blast City Astros.
The Blast City Astro Cavs.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm in. You heard it here first, folks. Oh, Beltran, what
All right.
happened? What happened?
All right, we'll give them the microphone so they can discuss their strategy.
No. You got exactly what you asked for. You got exactly what you asked for. You said, I want to play with community liaison, and that's what you got. Magic Carpet, Christopher Willow on the mic with us now.
I think he's mad at me.
Oh my
Oh my
goodness.
God. Beltran is very mad at Willow right now. Their friendship is on the fringe because, yet again,
Actually, I'm gonna get a drink.
Beltran's received yet another. I'm going to wait for Beltran to put his headphones on. He needs to hear this.
It's good to see the other side of the coin to see what it's like when people keep getting on fire against you.
Okay.
So,
I'm not mad at Willow. Willow had nothing to do with this. I was bamboozled
fear in his
by
eyes.
Chris Delp and Arthur. They bamboozled me.
Beltran, can you
There's
spell
a conspiracy. There's conspiracy against me. Obviously.
Wow.
It was supposed to be me and Delp against my partner Chris.
Are you blaming
Willow.
your loss on me?
I am not.
Beltran is saying there is some type of collusion.
Beltran, are you blaming your loss on me? Are you saying that
No.
was my fault?
It is not your fault.
So
I
you're saying
know.
that you lost it for me? Oh, I knew
I'll
it.
have you
I
know.
knew it. Beltran lost it for me.
That Arthur had a better stat line than you.
Take the lead.
Arthur was the MVP of that team.
Oh my God.
Arthur put up hard work
Dealing and dealing.
while you're just chucking up threes with Dennis Rodman.
Passes.
Okay. I had to do what I had to try to do to score points with the limited amount of time we had left in the fourth. Okay.
Why didn't you switch Rodman out at half?
I needed defense. And
What defense did you play? Did you see that final score?
I needed defense.
Did you find it?
Not that time. But it was a conspiracy against
You heard it here, guys. Michael Beltran goes to the stand-up show and now thinks he's got jokes.
He's speechless. Wait, he has nothing to say.
I wish that this camera was on us for this moment. I would love to see his face.
No, you don't.
This is priceless. This is priceless.
There it is.
No, you don't need the camera on me. Get the game.
Yes.
Put the game on. Put the game on.
Beltran,
Put the game
man, he is
Put the game
shamed right now. For shame.
Do you want to play some NBA Hangtime?
1 minute to go.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
From the arc.
I was bamboozled, disheveled, and all those adjectives.
Okay, tell you what. We'll do another one against each other where you get a teammate that you know is going to be playing for you, not thrown in at the last second. I will play my team with the Mavericks.
Down by 3.
Oh, that's one thing he'll never do.
Since when did this become me versus you? It's supposed to be us versus other people and casuals.
It's
We're getting
exhibition.
practice.
It's exhibition.
Practice.
Yes.
All right,
Don't
everybody.
you think when you
just
play somebody
remember,
that's at your same level, it'll elevate. It's called rivalry. It helps elevate your abilities.
720. So if Beltran, what he's saying right now is if this was not being streamed, he would have no problem with what's going on tonight. But because it's on stream and it's just going to be consecutive L's for him, his ego can't take that kind of a hit today. It's all about his ego. His ego's as big as his head.
Ego. No, it is about Team Tiger Uppercut being undefeated for 2 years.
Yes, and the reason Team Tiger Uppercut.
Team Tiger Uppercut is undefeated. Just because we separate play each other has no effect on that.
Look, Arthur had never played the game before until right now.
And he did better than you.
No, he didn't.
Oh, man.
No, he didn't.
Correction, I played the game 30 years ago. There's a difference.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
You can get Chris up to play with you. And I still play with
Just for Beltran, my final pick in my fantasy basketball draft is going to be Tim Hardaway Jr.
No magic carpet? Oh, how are you doing in your fantasy football league?
Terrible. Just kidding. He's doing good in one.
Doing good, and I'm doing okay in the one that you and I are in. Doing okay. Not as good as last year.
What place are you?
I don't know. I haven't even checked anything today. Let me see here.
I think I'm still losing.
Shoot the ball.
I am in 8th. I'm in 8th.
From outside.
Yes, tied. Tied between 8, 9, and 10.
All right, so far,
It says 8.
I've never played fantasy basketball.
Okay.
So I have no idea what I'm doing. Here's my team. I got Steph Curry, Buddy Hield, Paul George, Zion Williamson, Joel Embiid, Donovan Mitchell, Kyle Kuzma, Zach LaVine, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, and then I got distracted. Beltran got here, and I accidentally auto-drafted Jarrett Allen and
nothing wrong with Jarrett Allen.
Willie Cauley-Stein.
That's okay. Michael has accidentally auto-drafted the first 4 picks of fantasy football before on a live draft.
That was last season.
He auto-drafted both years of his free-play fantasy football league.
Oh, yeah.
Almost worked out for him last year. He actually was power ranked #1 if he had stuck with this team for this year. But Beltran doesn't pay attention to anything going on in the free-play fantasy football league. So when we're doing things like voting on legitimate rule changes, he's like, what's going on? I'm in this team. I asked Beltran, how high are you? He said 5'5". So upset.
I'm 5'7".
You wish.
I am 5'7". You're 5'5".
Maybe your hair.
No, I am 5'7". I just knew that as 5'5". Now, he does have a point. I don't pay attention to this fantasy thing.
Now I'm upset. Someone just stole Tim Hardaway Jr. from me.
Ah, that sucks. But that is why I helped create an all-Dallas team.
Fires the jumper. Scores.
All right.
From downtown. Way off target.
That is why I have an all-Dallas team on the free-play fantasy football. That way I don't have to worry about it until bye week.
Healing and dealing. Goes up. There's teamwork.
All right, I'll be back. I'm going to the facilities. I'll be right back.
Disgusting. I don't want to hear
Shut
that.
up.
Jazz.
It's not on screen.
All right, I'm taking Dennis Smith Jr. Screw it.
Set off the glass with the rainbow. Good for 2. Pull it down by 1. Again with a shot.
No, I won't be.
Down on his line.
I'm going to go somewhere
Chris
to watch the game.
Stockton.
They are, but I want to hear it like loud. And I know they got like the speakers up there.
Murasan from the arc. Quish. Pull it. Take the lead. Stockton. Wheeling and dealing.
Oh man, there's plenty of
Outside. And down the
stuffing.
well it goes.
We heard the oh
Murasan.
in unison.
Forced
The
the shot.
it was a double
And
alley-oop
battles out.
right in both Arthur and Michael's face, and that's the one where if you heard me, I was like, Arthur, are you okay? Because that was just straight filth.
With a hand in his face.
I'm like, I'm sorry that had to happen to you. It's Beltran's fault.
Murasan.
No one deserves that kind of punishment.
Takes it off the
Nah,
glass.
it's totally fine. I don't know how to play yet. I will know before the end of the season.
It is fun.
As a kid, they used to have this at a Walmart near my house, and it was 50 cents per quarter per person. And frequently I'd be playing with 2 of my friends, it was 3. So a full game was like $6, $8 between amongst us. So the reason I never got into the game that much back then was like for $6 or $8, we could play Street Fighter 2 for an hour or more, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the places I was, it was a quarter per quarter.
How many minutes long is a game in total? Like 12 or something like that?
Total clock time is 12 minutes, but the time it takes between like passing and then doing all that stuff,
Yeah.
it usually runs close to 90.
Okay.
Beautiful alley-oop.
Oh, it's a tie game now.
But man, $8, 15 minutes? That's quite a bit of money if it's going at full capacity.
Yeah, $1 could last you an easy 15 minutes of Street Fighter.
Yeah. Yes, it could.
From the three-point line.
I forgot how big Murasan was.
Yeah, man. It's
Stockton.
Takes up like 2 players.
The turnover. Malone. Behind the three-point arc. Outstanding.
Oh man.
From downtown. Off the front of the rim. Crosses it.
Yeah, this is a big team.
Get that out of here.
Yep.
But I like how George Mirasan, all 7'7" of him, never dunks it. Just layups every time.
Wheeling and dealing.
He's like 2 Stocktons height-wise.
He guns it again with a shot. Bingo.
Man, that pizza smells.
He looks like Andre the Giant.
1 minute
Yeah,
to go. Takes it to the
basically.
hoop.
I think Andre the Giant was on
Leading
Unboxable
by
in one of the games. Either Jam or this one, maybe both.
I said I'm looking forward to rewatching the stream
Yeah.
when we were playing.
Yeah. Those
Yeah, you
those
guys-
reactions.
I can hear them.
Teamwork came naturally.
Pulls one off the rim. Wheeling and
Yeah, the
dealing.
teamwork between you two came naturally.
Yeah,
And
it worked out.
It was great to just to watch Beltran get beat down.
Murasan.
It's always entertaining.
He scoops
But-
to his team.
I mean,
Weber grabs the
making it
rock.
better.
He specifically went and sought out Chris to be his teammate.
Of course.
And then when the game
He
started,
likes having the choice of, if I can't ride this magic carpet, I'm going to ride this one. That's what being a celebrity gets you.
Utah
Yeah,
Jazz.
similar thread count.
how many times did
Game
he get
is
on fire?
John Stockton.
Oh, my goodness.
At least 3 or 4, maybe.
I counted at least
We
4.
were so close to the team fire, but he knew it was coming.
Yeah, well, he heard me call it out.
Yeah. Close match.
That was a
oh
very
wow.
close match.
Stick down. George Mirasan hit 8 threes.
One-on-one. But yeah, it got fun there at the end when you and Chris were screwing around. Not screwing
you
around,
can tell?
but God, the double alley-oops and absolutely.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so we're still taking signups, so we don't have the number of teams finalized. In previous years, we've had 4 teams in each division. Rather than having separate divisions, though, this time we're going to have it all within, since it's all within Richardson,
Maximum
it'll
hang
all
time.
be one location.
Midway presents Maximum Hang Time.
And so rather than have, what we've done in the past is we would say like, hey, this is your opponent. You have 2, maybe 2.5 weeks to get your game in. That seemed a bit cumbersome. So this year, rather than doing that, we're going to have one dedicated day, either every other week or every 3 weeks. We got to figure that out depending on the team's availability. And on that day, you'll get multiple games in that are basically count as season games. That'll get people in more more games without that big a gap of time in between. Because I know it was kind of hard to stay pumped if you were going to like play someone and then not have another official game for another like 2 weeks. Kind of killed any momentum there was.
Does that mean we're going to get more games than we usually got in the previous seasons?
I think so.
That'll be good. That'll be good. I think it'll be more fun.
Yeah. It'll make stats more interesting too, I think.
Absolutely. I think that was the greatest part of the first run of Big League was when Chase Cole took it upon himself to do the stats and being able to track stats. That was awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, as long as we had pictures of the
Yeah, that is one thing during our league. So we like to stat track and do things like league leaders and standings and whatnot. It is very helpful if you take a picture of the box score at the conclusion of each game. And if you do any halftime substitutions, it's also helpful to take the halftime box score if possible.
Yeah, by substitutions you mean actual physical players.
Yes,
not
physical players. Yeah, right.
Yeah, Willow could find one day just say, you know what, Beltran, you're holding me back. Get out of here. And Willow can take on a new teammate at halftime. That's not going to hold him back.
Are you trying to prelude that I may be a free agent soon?
Willow has hinted free agency since the end of season 1.
That's where you're trying to start. I'm going to go into free agency.
That this is your 3rd year of your team option that Beltran chose to exercise. But after this year,
the salary cap's hitting hard.
Difficult shot.
Oh my God.
Rockets have possession.
So yeah, so you got your team option picked up because obviously Beltran likes championships.
Yeah,
he's not just going to let that go away.
I don't think Beltran would be a fan of the pure fantasy draft style drafting every year.
No, because every time I've
first pick
drafted
every year.
Yeah, we are going to do away with
Houston.
I guess it wasn't exactly a mandatory draft, but this year, last season things got kind of complicated with it. So this year we're letting teams kind of form organically. Like, hey, if you're interested in the league, you got a couple of buddies that want to play, come on. It's basically 2-player minimum, and we don't have a maximum, but you know it's what, like a 4-quarter game. They're only halftime substitutions. So we obviously wouldn't recommend having like 12 people on your team because barely anyone's going to play that kind of thing.
Yeah, that'd be a little rough.
Dealing and dealing.
But I mean, if that's what you want to do, more power to you.
Into the stand to Curve. He passes it. He passes
a lot of passing going on.
Coach of the Golden State Warriors showing out.
Look at the hair.
To Curve. Nice steal. And they get a lot of the passing.
You shoot it. No, you shoot it.
Olajuwon.
I guess so far, obviously there's, the differences in Jam and Hangtime. And we were kind of trying to talk about it a little bit, like even just for Beltran and Willow themselves. Overall for the entire league, you think it's going to be better to be on Hangtime? Just for the pure fact that you get a little bit more of an interesting the spin move is phenomenal. The alley-oops are awesome. Like, you think that's going to help kind of entice people even more to play?
I think the game itself lends itself. It gives it a bit more parity just because the Jam, as fun as it is a bit more simplistic. So basically, if you had a fast, powerful guy and a fast, powerful teammate,
1 minute to go.
You've got a pretty good shot at doing well.
Again with a shot.
AKA sharp.
Yes.
Yeah.
Catching up.
Yeah, have y'all ever played a league game as a team other than the Hornets?
Take the lead.
League game? I think maybe once. Maybe.
Yeah.
Outside of Arlington?
Yeah. Oh, well, here y'all played at Chicago, I remember.
I don't remember. I remember we did play as Sonics once, but I don't remember it was a league game.
Good to Curve. Strip.
Yeah, so just things like
from the 3-point line.
The spin moves, because even if you're a slower guy, if you time things right to get past guys and whatnot, something like that adds like a whole other flavor.
We're at halftime.
Dang.
Yeah,
this is the '90 finals that never happened.
Hey, wait, he has not busted out the worm in the 3 points yet. There bring him in, 3-point master, Dennis Rodman.
Alrighty.
It's showtime. He should have passed. Goes up.
Our teams always like playing as Rodman back in the 90s, and I'd play this just because it's like a player with different colored hair.
Yeah.
Rockets leading by 3. Leans in. Outstanding. A lot of turnover.
You have an inkling of which team y'all are going to play?
We're going to play the Mavs.
Rockets leading by 3.
It's still up in the air. That's what we're also doing on the exhibition, just trying out some of the other teams.
Okay.
Count it. But he loses it.
We've got a few teams on the we're spying. Bulls, of course.
Yeah. Bulls, Rockets.
Can't go wrong.
These two right here are two of the best ones. We kind of go, we're almost kind of grandfathered into the Supersonics just because our team maybe strength scampy. It always feels like weird when we're someone else.
Wheeling and dealing.
Raises up. Washington, Delta's beaten us with Washington before. They had a kind of under the radar, really solid roster.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Get that out of here.
Check out some of the other teams because I can't find anywhere that actually has
1 minute
a
to
picture
go.
of their stats of all the players.
Yeah.
Baseline leaner. Scores.
Yeah, the one most comparable to Charlotte in this game. Huh.
Olajuwon.
Maybe New York or Miami.
Baseline leaner. Score.
Yeah.
Houston takes the lead.
We tried New York earlier. Larry Johnson is a step slower, but Ewing's speed is where we ran into a little problem.
I love Patrick Ewing.
Guns it.
And
They
my
made him
favorite,
slower in this game too.
my favorite commercial still of all time will always be the Get Dunked On by Patrick Ewing. Yeah. Favorite commercial of all time. This guy fights in the Snickers bar. Hey, Patrick. Hey. And then just the yell, the dunk. It's just perfect. You never get old. I'm very easily entertained.
That's a costume I wouldn't have minded entering. Getting dunked on by Patrick.
Yeah.
It's like, sure, why not?
Yeah, I'll take $100 in a Snickers bar for this.
I like the old Snickers. I mean, dancing.
Raises up. Stolen from long range. Pippen.
A lot of passing going on again.
Healing and dealing. A hook shot. Right through the net.
Crazy hook shot.
Bull catching up. Olajuwon. Way up in the air. Get that out of here.
Good defense by the Bulls.
Stolen.
Now I'm told that the Fort Worth location that's opening later this year will also have an NBA game. Rumor has it that it'll be Showtime.
Down on his
Showtime?
Yes. I think it's, I forgot the full name. Showtime on NBC.
I think it's Showtime on NBC.
Yeah, something like that. And that one, it's similar to these. I haven't played that one quite as much. I do know that it has instant replays. And it is 3D, so that itself adds a little more element. It does have Dirk. I think it is the only arcade game that has Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah. Which right now more than ever. That's
He goes to the hoop.
still hurts to think about.
Yeah.
He passes.
I'm sure if Belcher was here right now, you'd send him straight to the bathroom. He'd have to go cry real quick.
He guns it.
Right behind.
Pippen.
Oh, man. Of course he is. He heard the word Dirk.
Pippen.
It is weird how,
Again
like,
with a shot.
the professional league sports games, I think pretty much after Blitz and Showtime,
Behind
they
the
were,
three-point
they
arc.
just kind of died out when Midway went under.
Yeah. Well,
He
they
guns
just
it.
went away from arcade and just went straight to simulation.
Yeah, that's true.
And
The Houston
like,
Rockets
so like you
win
have,
the game.
for example, now the new
Player of the
Madden 20,
game
they have
is
an arcade
Hakeem
mode.
Olajuwon.
But it's nothing like Blitz.
Yeah.
They can never make this
Right.
again. Like, it sucks a little bit.
Tell you what, I'm going to let Mike back in here so you guys can continue to make fun, discuss things with him.
All right. We got our next players coming up.
I got to run.
I'll get one in.
Wake up.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm very distracted.
Wake up. There's a stream going on.
I got a lot of things going on.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't. Like what?
Dude.
You've got nothing going on.
Maximum Hang Time. Presents Maximum Hang Time.
Man. Oh, one of the things going on is, of course, next week I get married. Are you really going to show up on time?
I will be there. I will. Did you know I'm in his wedding?
What?
Yeah, Saturday.
Oh, well, the dad has to be in the wedding, right?
What is this here?
Oh, it went right over his head.
It went totally over his
The
head.
one time that he got the benefit.
He's too busy on Tinder. I mean,
I am not on Tinder, sir.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm going to swipe for you.
My girlfriend actually sent me an NBA news right now.
Oh, yeah, she did, my girlfriend. Don't swipe this way, swipe that way.
Oh my
What
God.
is it? What's the news?
OKC wants to trade Chris Paul before the trade deadline, which is in February.
Uh-huh.
And the Mavs have already presented an offer.
Uh-oh.
So they've had talks, but
We don't need that bum.
yeah, we don't.
Nah, I don't support that. I really don't.
Robinson.
We can get better set pieces. Get $1. All right, so let's see. We got Andy versus
Passes
Jason Hester.
from downtown. Bingo.
I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna go off on a
Utah
limb
hates
and say
the
that
lead
Andy picked the
from
Spurs.
downtown.
I don't know what
Takes
makes
it
me
off
think
the
that, but
glass.
something gives me a strong inclination to
Possession.
believe that he is
Good for two.
Spurs.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I believe you right now.
I don't know, man. I have a strong feeling.
From the arc. Scores.
Shot.
Jason refuses to give up hope on Utah Jazz and John Stockton.
Goes up. Get that out of here. He catapults.
I give him props for sticking with his team, though. That's for sure.
Oh, get that out of here.
Another block. Who's blocking all these shots?
Stockton.
I didn't know they had a fly swatter on the court.
Stockton. Spinning to the hole.
That's one thing that
Go behind the three-point arc. Goaltending.
I mean, that's one way to
Jason
win.
always does that always throws me off is he plays slow and like patiently. And
Jason?
Yeah. Like sometimes you just all of a sudden you just camping backcourt and it's like whoa.
Again with a shot.
That throws you off?
It throws me off because I'm the player. I'm just go.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
What a
Just
shot.
throws me off.
Yeah, when he controls the pace.
Spurs behind by.
I mean, that's definitely one way to play. Like, if you're able to, I guess just like in real basketball, if you're able to slow the game down for a minute and keep the other guy guessing and get open for that open three that he likes to shoot, I mean, it'll definitely work to an extent. But one thing for sure is he's got to watch those spins. Sometimes he's spinning right into the guy.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's hard right now because he's playing with the Spurs. Or I'm sorry, Andy's playing with the Spurs. And that's a pretty big team in comparison.
Oh yeah.
Especially the way Andy's playing. So when Willow comes back, Beltran, are you gonna play him again, head to head? Show him who's the man?
No. We're gonna play together.
As a Beltramaniac, I feel like you need to show him what it's all about.
There's no such thing as Beltramaniac.
You need to show him
no such thing.
who the real celebrity is. I'm tired of all this Aladdin magic carpet. He said, I don't want to hear that. You got a baby, Mike. You got a baby. You know what that means? You the big dog. That's what that means. I want you to go for all the boards.
Oh yeah, that song was in that movie. Okay, I got mixed up with
That's what I
Mike.
want to hear. See, he's already like, I forgot what movie he was in. That's what I want to hear. What is he? A magic rug? I don't believe it.
That's my partner.
That's a celebrity.
That's my partner.
Of course he
There's
doesn't
no
know.
Kobe and Shaq beef, and they won 3 rings. That's all I'm saying.
There's no beef.
But they won 3 rings, right?
They did win 3
Okay, y'all got 2, so this is the 3rd year that things start to go bad. I'm just saying, man. Let's get it going.
I'm saying there's gonna be some turmoil in that.
There's no
office.
good
You have to pay him. You have to pay him.
It's not like y'all
You exercise
drag.
the team option for a 3rd year, obviously, and then after that it becomes a free agent.
No, he's not a free agent. There's no contract. It's he and
What are
I.
you gonna offer him? What's gonna be your first offer to Chris Willow to keep him on Tiger Uppercut?
we've been a team since high school.
I got you, Mike. You don't got to say this. Listen, Tiger Uppercut is willing to offer Chris Willow. This is what we're willing to offer. You're going to get sponsored by Doritos for one, and you get a lifetime supply of Sprite. But like the cans, so we'll buy them a 12-pack. Like,
That's not bad, actually.
Yeah, the 2 weeks. 12 packs a week. Every 2 weeks you get another 12 pack. Well, also socks, but Hanes. We're not getting Fruit of the Loom. We're getting Hanes socks. I didn't even know they were making socks, but
I can use some new socks.
that's what I'm saying. That's what we're willing to offer Chris Willow, so he's not leaving. Right, Mike?
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna talk. I will have private discussions with him. Obviously, not in public.
And as the GM of Tiger Uppercut, I'll be there with him. He hired me.
Holy shit, Mike, making moves. You're not even telling
Big
anybody.
move. He's paying me 10 tacos a day. He counts them out for me, puts them in a little bag.
That's why I'm missing my Takis. I was wondering. That was the one thing I get at home, and now it's been gone. Now I get it.
Your only source of nutrients.
Yeah. He took away my Takis.
What was it? The Taco Bell 10 pack? The party pack?
That's so crazy, but it's Taco Bell. That's my meal prep for the week.
Meal
Taco Bell 10 pack.
Can you imagine those tacos on Friday? Ooh. Oh my God.
We just throw them in the toaster oven. Set that bitch on toast and you'll be good.
Right?
Crispy again.
Crispy, you hear that? Pay attention. What are you doing?
I'm trying to.
Get off your phone. You act like you're doing something over there.
You're acting like you're the general manager of Tiger Uppercut.
Exactly. There's only one.
We're also really working on recruiting Chris Delp.
From downtown.
We're trying to build a dynasty. You know, it's just what we do.
How much money does Mike have?
Dealing and dealing.
We don't really talk about money right now because right now there's no cap, and that's how we like it. That's how we like it. We don't believe in cap. No cap. You know what I mean? No cap.
Front of the rim.
When other teams tell us they're better or that we only have one good player, we say less. Okay? Say less. Show us what you can do. But in all seriousness, if you want to join the NBA Jam League, we will split up Tiger Uppercut.
No.
There we go. You heard it.
We're not splitting us up.
Co-commission self.
No.
All right, we won't split
Co-commission.
We won't.
GM of Tiger Uppercut.
No.
He just said, I will break my team up.
We don't need Chris Willow. We don't need him to win.
No.
We get
Look,
wins.
Open for three.
All right, pressure's all on you. How do you feel? You finally get to be the lone
We
star
got the
in
star.
spotlight. Just
No.
like
Come on, Kyrie. Come on, Kyrie.
Yeah, that worked out for him and Isaiah Thomas, huh?
Oh, my goodness.
Had to bring Isaiah into this.
Yeah.
Right now, Katie's burner account is just saying, "Whoa."
Behind the three-point
Oh.
Watching
Burner
the
account.
stream right now, and off his burner account is just, "Oh, well." That's
We
why
need to
Kyrie
get
teamed up with JD.
we need to get Chris Willow a KD. That's what we need to do. Get you a Steph Curry jersey. He's still almost there for MVP, like right there. But you were willing to like take a back seat because you're the real star.
Steph or Steph?
Steph. I will get you Steph.
Seth?
Can't buy a bucket.
Hey, watch. Seth's going to have a breakout year with the Mavericks.
He's gonna have a great year. He's gonna break out for sure on his face, but I don't know about on the court.
Wasn't his three-point percentage better than Steph's?
It was.
Serious.
Because he took less. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Out of the way in time.
That's all I'm
That's
saying.
also probably true. I was just trying to give Beltran a shroud of hope. God, that was the most brutal shutdown ever.
Snatch! Call that clamps. We're talking basketball.
How about you shut down your phone? Jeez.
I got things going on.
No, you don't. You got nothing going on. Pay attention. We're doing jam things over here, and you're on your phone.
Money. You know how it
You
goes.
gotta spend money to make money, Beltran. He's trying to sign his team. What? You texted Chris Delp. Hey, that's our player.
It says Chris Delp is actually Chris Willow.
Oh, I don't like that.
I'm going to give him 15 Takis compared to 10.
We gotta talk about our money situation, Mike.
Me and Chris Willow are a team, and we are not breaking up.
Wow.
That's what Paul George said.
Hey, Arthur's not here, but to whoever is listening to this stream, please clip that. I need Michael Beltran saying we are not breaking up.
San Antonio
I need that
leads
forever.
by 20.
No one's even on. Is there? Nobody's.
No.
Nobody's.
Stream live. I don't
Utah
know.
behind
We're
by
live, and
17.
no one's.
Hold on.
Don't
Hey, my
touch
mom-
I'm not going
things.
to break anything.
Okay, we have.
Wheeling and dealing.
My mom's definitely watching.
The ball is
What are you
loose.
doing?
We have 2 viewers.
Okay.
I think one of them's Arthur in the back.
All right, good.
The other one's my mom.
Misfire.
Hi, Ma.
Hey.
I said I'm going to be on TV.
Yeah.
Hope I made you proud.
Yeah.
She turned it to Univision, so I put it back on the computer. She was confused, but I was like, just don't touch it.
Yeah, don't touch it.
Leave it
That's
there.
me.
It'll come back.
With a hand in his face. He's lighting it up.
Oh,
These boys are going at it.
they are actually.
Elliott.
Wait, time.
Pass. Baseline rejected. Elliott.
Yeah,
grabs the
speaking
ball.
of NBA Jam,
What happened?
What a debacle.
fellow Street Fighter player
San
Kevin
Antonio
Vincent from
leads
Seattle
by 60.
just sent me the voice of NBA Jam, Tim Kirksoff. Oops.
From outside. Nothing but the bottom of
We
the
do
net.
actually.
The turnover.
Nice.
Baseline leaner. Swish.
Come out here so you can help
A
us.
steal.
Laugh at everybody.
Passes to Stockton.
Ah.
Yes. Jazz behind by 8. Open for 3. He misfired.
One thing I do really
Got it
like
away in
is
time.
that the computer will come back and kind of help you out.
Well, all the
The
time.
San
I really
Antonio
appreciate
Spurs
Yeah, I hate to see
win the
you
game.
jam.
The winner of the game
Listen, man,
is
sometimes you
Vinny
need 'em.
Del Negro.
Have you even played yet? Orlando, you need to play. Go play.
Oh, man, Orlando's about to play?
Yeah, go play. 2-on-2. Yeah, y'all do 2-on-2. Do 2-on-2. Go
With what?
Huh?
don't even know what's going
Pick
on.
somebody and play
What's
against the
going
other
on?
people.
What's happening? Who do I sound like?
my
Michael
God.
freaking Beltran.
Go play.
That's who I sound like.
Go play. I'm letting you play for once. I let
Someone
you.
said
let
this
me
is an ass
play.
whooping.
Go play. Go play something.
Oh
Go
my
play.
God.
Go
You
play
know,
somebody.
So to compare my life to something, so
Yeah.
I think almost everyone here, well, maybe not, I don't know. The
probably-
people that would be listening to this have probably watched High Score Girl. And Beltran treats me like the way Akira Ono is treated. I can't I can't have a home console.
Oh, oh my God.
I get no play time, no fun time.
He's always grounded, that's why.
Go play.
Go what?
Go
what?
play. Here, you
Go
and
what?
Jason versus Zeke and somebody. Do it.
Now you're just breaking me and Zeke up?
Zeke already played with Jason.
What is this, the Oklahoma City Thunder? James Harden and,
Okay,
and the
okay.
rest of the guys got to play separate teams?
Okay, all right, yeah, y'all two play
That's right.
against Jason
There you
and
go.
somebody.
All right, Jason and Andy.
Jason, where's Andy?
Terrible.
Andy!
Miko! Yo, what if Andy would have showed up like, hey? I'm like, oh, snap.
Oh, man. How you
I
doing, guys?
didn't mean that.
Where is he? Where'd he go?
I guess we'll take this time out to say to anyone, no matter what level of skill you have as far as NBA Jam is concerned,
You can beat this guy.
you could definitely be Michael Beltran because we
Yeah.
will sign you to Tiger Uppercut and you will play head-to-head against Michael, the Terminator, the Unstoppinator.
Headset's loose.
Left one's bigger than the right one, Beltran. And you can win.
Oh, this is
Oh,
terrible.
wait, what
what
is
is
that?
he doing? I feel violated.
Are we just going to vote? But yeah, seriously, if you want to play NBA Jam, if you want to join
this
the
is
league,
hashtag me too.
bring your friends.
right now.
Reach out to me, Andy,
Right here, my man.
Chris Delp.
my
You
man.
can find us all on the Free Play community page, or just come up. Maybe we'll be playing Jam, and maybe Michael Beltran himself will grace you with his presence. You never know.
That
Hey,
makes no
We're
sense.
going to charge you $10 for an autograph, though, like we Virgil. We're not going to tell you until after we sign it. Right, Beltran?
That makes no sense at all.
What? What do you mean?
Also, just letting you know, if you signed up for the official Michael Beltran autograph session,
There's no autograph session.
If you signed up for the Michael Beltran fan club, the
God.
email I sent you is to be disregarded. That's for next week, Mike. I got to talk to you about a signing. I got to get you to sign like
here's the first
100
thing.
pictures.
Get used to it.
Andy, there he is.
Beltran's going to be late
Andy.
if he shows up at all.
Y'all two versus them two.
Yeah.
There you go.
I guess we got ourselves a game. Here we go again.
Yes. Go play it. I can call this action myself. Go play. Jason. You and Andy. Yes, against them two. All right. All right, look, I'm by myself. How about that? I can call this action by myself. Right, Arthur? Yeah, Arthur gives me the heads up. Thumbs up approval.
Maximum hang time.
Okay, finally, we get some more 2-on-2 action here. As we have veteran teammate players, Orlando and Zeke, who have teamed up together in the past in the Arlington division on NBA Jam. Against also, once again, Andy and Jason. So once again, folks, thank you for joining us for the NBA Hangtime preseason casuals here. We look to start our season in November here very shortly, probably mid-November before Thanksgiving and all the cool stuff. And if you want to come hang out and play some NBA Hangtime with us, please reach out to the Free Play Community Group. Reach out to Zeke, Andy, or Chris Delp. Look at y'all, squared away with us. No matter the skill level, or if you got a couple of buddies that, hey, me and my buddy, we were good at NBA Jam, we want to play, then bring it on. That's exactly what happened with me and my partner, Chris Willow. We used to play with each other and against each other back in the day on NBA Jam. And essentially, we came out of retirement and took over. So right now, we got more casual play going. We got Kemp and Peyton, Elijah1 and Drexler, Seattle and Houston, respectively. Behind the three-point arc. This should be a good matchup, though, because all four of these players are seasoned veteran players of this game. Obviously, you've been watching Andy and Jason play enough today. Orlando, this is his first game in. He hasn't played in quite some time, so he could be a little bit rusty. Zeke obviously is all around. We'll see how well they do. It's definitely a close game right off the start, 6-4. And he's on fire. That could come back and really hurt him. Steal right away. Oh, man. Wow, they blocked a fire shot. That is rare. Wow. Oh, man, that's got to hurt. They were about to run away with it.
From the three-point arc, it's good. Supersonics have the lead.
Houston and Seattle are some of the better teams in this version of NBA Hangtime. Oh my God. Oh, look who's joined the chat. Okay. I was sabotaged, Ray, that since you're there, I was sabotaged earlier. It was supposed to be a casual exhibition. Me and Chris Willow actually split up for one game, and it was going to be me and Chris Delp versus Willow and Andy. And at the last minute, Arthur sabotaged me in the back and took Chris Delp's place. Wide open. And then a beating ensued. So I was set up to fail from the very beginning. Joining us right now is Chris Delp.
What up, guys? I haven't slept.
He has not slept since Tuesday.
Which Tuesday? Can you be more specific? Because while that's true, it might not be the Tuesday you think.
Maybe.
Is this where we talk about the sleep we're not getting?
Yes, I think so.
What do we got? A combined 5 hours in the last weekend?
I got home at a little past 5, I want to say, last night, and I got up at I set my alarm for 9:30 and I snoozed it twice.
Why that early?
Because I was trying to get here by noon, and I made it here by 1 because I was extra sluggish.
Man.
Oh, there they go.
So I made it here for open. I was just hoping and praying you were asleep.
I was awake.
I kept telling myself, like, it's okay, Arthur's asleep. I'm doing this so Arthur can be asleep. There's a 3 for him.
I don't know. I'm in kind of a weird hazy space.
I'm with you there.
Where I don't think I can stay up late tonight at all.
No. Team Loopy here.
Yeah, how late were you guys up with Billy Mitchell that night? Last night.
4:30, I think, is when we actually left.
In the arcade, yeah. An hour from our house.
Yeah.
So do the math.
That's
we didn't sleep much.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, it's a big lead here. Not an insurmountable one, but a big one nonetheless from Seattle. 9 points.
From downtown.
I need the cameras just mirrored just for my own sanity.
What?
Well, if you look, Team 1 is Andy Gay on the left,
Yes.
and Jason Hester on the right, but their equivalent characters are swapped. So that's actually Andy Gay as Peyton and Jason as Kemp.
Okay.
So it's kind of swapped within the camera.
I have some ideas about camera work for this game. I'm thinking about using 2 different vertical, the C920Es or whatever. And if we do that, then we can have the teams with individual cameras. And we can flip that, or, you know, swap it horizontally. And that would maybe work out. Right now we have one camera, this wide angle, that's
split. And pushed to opposite sides. Yeah.
And that, it works, I guess, but, I mean.
It's super confusing for me because while the left team's on the left and the right team's on the right, the left player's on the right and the right player's on the left. So it's really, really like, we need to have a diagram.
I understand.
I can draw it. Oh, I want a telestrator so I can just like, can we do that? I'm drunk.
Oh, that'd be great.
I am drunk off of Mr. Ricky Brown's. Which is, of course, 2 Mr. Browns in a pint glass with a bunch of Ricky's hot sauce poured in. Of which I drank 2. What do you think about that, Lord Beltran? What do you think about that?
That sounds great.
That's right.
Oh.
No pressure.
Are you ready for our zombie match now, Mike?
Who's playing?
I don't know. I'll play. I promised Mike I'd play with him. So.
All right.
Line him up.
All right. We'll play against, I don't know, somebody here. Maybe Andy and Zeke. I don't know.
I'm tired enough that I can't beat Sonic Mad at ST. That's where I'm sitting right now.
Unless you want to wait until Willow gets back.
It's up to you, man. Waiting is not going to be my strong suit today, though. Sleeping might be my strong suit.
We are putting the Cowboys game on, correct?
Correct.
What time is it now? 6:45?
Almost
It starts at 7
o'clock, which means
7:15,
you
something like
should
that?
probably get that game in with me early if you want even the 15% of my attention that you can get.
I would wager that you guys should play next.
Okay, we'll do that.
All right.
We'll do that next.
I can't stop yawning. I need to not be on the
Oh, no. That's an awesome yawn right there.
Everybody send your best lullabies to Arthur.
No. We need Arthur awake. At least for another couple of hours. And then he can sleep.
No, Beltran's wide enough that we could both sleep on
Yeah. I can house 2 heads. I don't know what that means.
Drexler. Open for 3.
All right, this one's gotten out of hand as the Rockets were not putting a lot of points on the board during that quarter. As Zeke and Orlando
played together before. I thought maybe they'd have a better matchup here with these 2, but
well, Andy's gotten like better than you might want to give him credit. He's actually developed into quite the nice NBA Jam Hangtime player.
Jams it in.
I set up my team at 3. We're good to go. Myself, Logan, and Adnan will be the Blast City Astro Cabs.
Nice.
on what?
For NBA Jam Hangtime. NBA Hangtime.
Oh.
For the league.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, he's 3 dudes that don't play the game.
That would be awesome. That would be fun, actually.
I think we'll have a good time.
Yeah.
I don't expect to win much.
You know what? It would be awesome if we did.
I'd be perfectly happy if we do.
Yeah.
Is it a three-person team?
Yeah, 3 people.
Yeah, they could be 3. I mean, we can have, you know.
I could get Yolanda and Kim to be my teammates, but they're Arlington natives, so.
Are you going to be in it? This league this year?
I mean, I'm not totally against it like I normally am because I am that rusty. Although I'm also deliriously tired, so I might just be dreaming right now.
This guy.
Baseline leader.
All right, this game is about to wrap up.
I tried to team up with Sonic Matt. He wasn't having it, though.
Yeah, he wasn't having it. I asked him earlier. He wasn't having no sports games. Give him some fighting games. He'll be all in.
This is secretly a fighting game. It's all zoning.
Yeah.
The Seattle Supersonics.
I feel like most games are secretly fighting games, though.
Okay.
Joust is a fighting game.
Right, head-to-head games.
All right. So
I'm going to pass this back to Orlando.
All right, where are we going? Line them up. Line them up.
Maximum Hang Time. Midway presents Maximum Hang Time.
All right, so now Zeke's taking over. Flying solo. Did Mike lose yet? Yeah, he lost a long time ago. He's getting ready to lose again.
Mavericks.
Okay. So looks like Beltran and Chris Delp are going with the Mavericks, which is
The San Antonio
not a very
Spurs
common occurrence for
versus
Mike,
The Dallas Mavericks.
especially if it's being streamed.
Here's the tip-off. And this game is underway. Mashburn from outside. Good for three.
Damn. Already we got a 3.
Robinson. Difficult shot. And it holds out.
These are two teams that you're really not, well, at least I'm not used to seeing in a jam tournament. Typically, you don't, or any sort of, I guess, really any competitive play-off, free play-off, it's very rare to see the Spurs and the Mavericks. You don't usually go with your favorite teams unless unless one of your teams is actually good in the game.
Spurs catching up. Mashburn. Spinning to the hole.
I'm going to go ahead and go on a limb and say that was Delp.
Mavericks have the lead. Robinson. Into the stands he goes. And he goes flying.
Delp is a bad man.
No good. Robinson. Pounds it home. Mashburn. Healing and dealing. To Harper. Mashburn. With a hand deflected. Harper grabs the ball. 1 minute to go. Baseline leaner. He's heating up. Healing and dealing. Plays it up. Mavericks leading by 4.
So, all right, so we got Andy running up the ball.
What was that?
Jason took a shot with his big old head.
Harper. He lays it up.
Delp is going for the 3.
Mavericks
So I don't give a.
Elliott. With a hand
I like to watch everybody's reaction when things aren't going their way. Everyone has like a little, I mean, a certain reaction when things are just going bad. I like to see who gets mad, who fidgets. And also on the winning side, like, are they concentrated? Are they just happy?
Wheeling and dealing.
'Cause Andy just looks happy regardless. So happy to be playing the game.
Goaltending. Elliott. He shoots. Amazing.
That was a nice 3.
Mashburn. Raises up. Switches hands. Elliott. Down to the deck. Robinson. Off the side of the rim. Harper. Again with a shot. Nothing but the bottom of the net. He turned it over. Into the stands he goes. Harper. Not to the deck. Robinson. Way off. No way. Hammered it from downtown. Harper. He misfires. Elliott. From outside. He's lighting it up. Spurs tie the game. Mashburn. Raises up. 1 minute to go. To Elliott. Takes it to the hoop. Mashburn. Took him out. Finesses it. High game.
Of course, Mike would be going for all the layups.
A pull-up jumper. Amazing. Mashburn. Baseline leaner. Open for 3. Good. Mavericks tie the game. Robinson. From the arc. Good for 3. Got it away in time. No good. We're at halftime. The halftime leader is David Robinson.
Yeah, what you gonna do when I come through, man? Yeah, hang time, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Anything goes on the court, I've never been beat. Beauty only skin deep, I like the rim 10 feet. You can't stop me, your game looks sloppy. You need more practice, maybe you like this. To enjoy the game by midway,
It's showtime. For 3. Mashburn grabs the rock. For 3. Pulls one off the rim. Elliott from the arc. Can't buy a bucket. Tosses it. Mashburn. Count it. And this game is tied at 20. Elliott. Robinson. No good. From the paint. All net and nothing else. Harper. Baseline leaner. Count it. Elliott. Took him out. He puts up a brick. A lucky bounce.
That is ridiculous.
Mashburn. Harper. To Elliott. Baseline leader. He's lighting it up. Wheeling and dealing. Rejected. To Elliott. Elliott. He's on fire. Spurs by 8. Mashburn. Oh, a poster jam. Wheeling and dealing. From the three-point line. No good. He passes it. Oh, he spins a shot up. No good. He's heating up. Elliott. Again with a shot. Count it. Spurs lead by 10. A spin and a drive. Again with a shot. Harper grabs the ball. Harper from long range. No good. from the arc. Goaltending.
So now we got a game.
Elliott. Healing and dealing. Off the side of the rim. Harper. From long range. Takes it off the glass. Comes up with a board. Robinson. Push to the floor. Mashburn. Serious hang time. Into the stands he goes. Robinson. From outside. Missed. Mashburn. Tosses it. For three. All net and nothing else. Mavericks behind by one. A pull-up jumper. Down on his luck. Mashburn. Mashburn. He's lighting it up. Elliott. A pass from the three-point line. It's good. San Antonio takes the lead. Goes up, wide open. Robinson.
Oh, he found the hot
Heating
spot.
up. San Antonio leading by 4. He passes it. Forced the shot up. Wish. Dallas down by 1. Elliott. Robinson. And it rolls out. Passes. Goes up. He's heating up. Elliott. For 3. Yes. San Antonio out in front. He catapults. Robinson grabs the ball. Off the glass.
We almost had an overtime.
The San Antonio Spurs win the game. The player of the game is David Robinson.
Look at those stats, though. Got Mashburn with 30. Wow, man, that was something else. How is this even?
So strategy talk with my man Zeke here.
Uh-huh.
How do you win with a team that cannot shoot from 2, from 3, can't dunk the ball, can't pass the ball, can't actually push somebody even right through their frame, can't jump over the rim? All those things. All those things. How can you win with that team? None of the players on the team can pull off any of those maneuvers.
There's only one thing you can do, and that's you gotta kick the other team in the leg in real life, and smash their hands away from the controls. That's the only way to win.
We had one where the ball like goes up. We put in good defense. Andy's on the ground. A wild shot for 3 goes up. It clanks off the rim. Both me and Beltran as the 3Js as his Derek Harper. He's wearing a Derek Harper jersey. That's why we picked the Mavs. So he's playing Derek. I'm playing Jamal Mashburn. We both did turbo jumps at the thing, and neither one of us got over the rim to rebound the ball. David Robinson, standing flat-footed, having got off the ground, finally retrieves the rebound. That is not a good team, Sir Beltran.
One of the saddest things that I saw was that you tried to get a putback and it didn't work.
Yes, putbacks did not work. Dunks did not work. Wide open dunks did not work. Alley-oops did not work. Jays, I don't understand how the team could possibly be that bad. Even their stats don't. Like, if their stats were all zeros, right?
Yeah. That is why they're the first team you play in the computer.
I would expect them to be better than that if they were all zeros across the board on their stats. In fact, we should roll that back. Let's roll that back and create characters, make the stats all 0, and see how that goes. because it might actually go better.
Yeah, I was going to say, you might do a lot better.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about that, Mike? I mean, you got the jersey. Your guy couldn't do a thing in the game.
Oh,
How does that make you feel?
Eric Montross is on the Mavericks.
Better than Sean Bradley.
Yeah, that was right after. That's actually part of the trade on how Bradley got here. For the next, like, 2 years later or something like that.
Now we got to talk about Ed O'Bannon. What the hell is going on?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
That man's just rolling in cash, having destroyed all the college sports games of the console generations.
Yes.
Murdering all the sports games. So why did y'all even pick the Mavericks?
He's wearing a shirt.
That's the only reason?
I did not want to pick the Mavericks.
He's got the Derek Harper jersey on. He has to play as Derek Harper,
no,
right?
No, I don't. No.
And that's why we made them pick the Spurs.
Oh, my God.
So what you're telling me, Mike, is the Spurs might be a better franchise than the Mavericks?
No, they're not a better franchise than the Mavericks. Okay.
I'm listening.
But during this era of NBA basketball,
but Tony Braxton liked this team for at least half of the season, and only some of the members, and it was rotating which members she liked.
God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
We would have won if it was at reunion.
Yeah, if it was that reunion, I think we would have had home court to get that last dunk in. You know. What's going on over? What's Andy doing?
We almost tied. How can you compete with that team? They literally have nothing.
Like you missed. I can't believe the computer decided, oh, they're gonna miss this dunk at the end to tie it.
And the putbacks and the like wide open shots. Nah.
Jeez.
That was wow. I just couldn't figure out a way to like get anything because literally they could not do anything that involved any of the three buttons. I just. What do you think? How do you win a game with that team, Andy?
With the Mavs?
In this game, the Mavs in this game.
It's tricky. They don't really have a power guy, right? Like Eric Montross is on. He's the one big man I can think of.
Yeah.
And his stats aren't very good.
Right. Well, we went. I said this before you got on the mic. We went up for a rebound. We put you on the deck.
Yeah.
And Jason threw up a wild shot. It clanked off the rim. Both me and Beltran, Derek Harper and Jamal Mashburn, standing wide open under the basket, holding turbo, hitting shoot. Neither one of our characters got over the top of the rim. And then standing, like getting up off the ground, standing flat-footed, David Robinson gets the rebound. It's
well,
wow.
The amount that I missed with Robinson was frustrating me.
I mean, we were D'ing up hard.
Yeah.
Or at least Beltran and I were D'ing up hard. I can't say that the Mavericks were into that as well.
Yeah. But I don't know if you missed it. You missed maybe like 1 or 2 threes all game with Mashburn. He was.
I mean, I released from the Apex. I know how to play the game.
He's probably their best guy, right? Is he better than Jackson?
Oh, I don't know. I just pay. He has the Harper jersey on, so I just gave him Harper. He's like, "Why I got Harper? You're wearing the jersey."
As it should be.
Yeah,
oh my God!
If you had Rudy Gay.
That's like us with Shrimp. Like, we're always gonna have to play as the Sonics.
Right.
Yeah.
No, totally.
More sabotage.
Do you want?
coming my
do you
way.
We can play. All right, you pick the team. We'll play. Go. Let's go.
Against who?
Whatever.
Against who?
I don't know. Pick somebody.
Or have you all done a 1v1?
Not in a while.
Been a while. No, we want teams. We gotta get teams going. Let's see.
All right, line them up.
All right, Zeke, pick your partner. Pick your partner.
Yeah. All right. They want some redemption after that upset loss to me and Jason. Oh, I guess I'm Lord Beltran tonight.
Maximum hang time. Midway presents Maximum hang time.
Cue this back. We got another game going on. It is Delt and Chris Delt and Michael Beltran versus Zeke and Jason Hester. So let's cue up the pregame music. NBA Hangtime at Free Play Richardson. So we got a classic Western Conference matchup, Seattle Supersonics and the Houston Rockets.
The Seattle Supersonics versus the
Houston used to be my main team in this, but at some point I started playing as Seattle instead. I think, you know, it might be a nostalgia thing. What with, you know, Seattle's not around anymore since they got moved to OKC. So there's a bit of that. You don't know what you got till it's gone going on with them. Plus, they were a great team, especially with Sean Kemp and Gary Payton and Deadlift Shrimp in this era.
All alone.
Again, this is the lead up for our NBA Hangtime League occurring at Free Play Richardson. It's set to start on November 17th, which is a Sunday. Teams comprise of at least 2 players because it's a 2-on-2 game. And you can, there's currently no cap on how many players you can have. But of course, you know, in a 2-on-2 game, it's not going to be that practical to have like 6 players or so. It's mainly to help out with availability. If there's ever a day that one of your teammates can't make it. Oh, Team Fire has been struck. This is the first time we've seen it today. The only way to get rid of Team Fire is to get an alley-oop in. Or for the timer to go all the way down. That might be more likely to happen, quite honestly. Because Gary Payton does not have a very high dunk rating in this. Oh, yeah, this could get ugly fast.
Kim passes. He passes it. Crosses it. Forced it. Rejected.
Ooh. I might need to tell him. Alright. So really, Payton should have the ball and
Kemp. Finger roll. Rejected.
Yeah.
Kemp grabs the ball.
Yeah, unless they get Kemp running to the rim, going up for an alley-oop, you're not going to put this out. They're just going to have to wait for it to run out.
Kemp. A pass. Again with a shot. Amazing.
So thank you all for tuning in today. It's always a pleasure of mine when we get to spread the gospel of old school NBA arcade games, and Hangtime especially, as it's probably my favorite, arguably. Houston with a commanding 21-point lead after 1 quarter. Jason and Zeke are trying to figure out the best course of action. They might be wondering for a while, though.
Takes it off the glass. Into the stands he goes. Raises up. He's heating up. Wheeling and dealing. For 3. Payton.
Now, even though we did beat them the last game, Chris and Mike did play as the Dallas Mavericks, who during this period of their existence were, you know, let's say mediocre to put it bluntly. They were on the up and up with Jason Kidd for sure, but that all kind of came to an end once they traded him off to Phoenix. And of course, Dallas wouldn't become relevant until the arrival of Dirk Nowitzki a little bit later. So Dirk is not in this game, however, he is in NBA Showtime, or Showtime NBA on NBC, something like that.
Leading by 33.
And rumor has it that that will be the NBA game at the Fort Worth Free Play location. So we'll see if that comes to be accurate. This is the only free play location that does have NBA Hangtime. And let's see, Arlington has NBA Jam Tournament Edition, and Free Play Denton has NBA Jam. I don't believe it's tournament edition, but it does have special features of its own.
1 minute to go.
It, for one, is the only Jam game that has Charles Barkley.
To Olajuwon. Olajuwon.
Oh, come on, Seattle. Y'all can hit double digits.
Houston leads by 41. Baseline leaner. Rejected. Kemp grabs the ball. Baseline leaner. Good.
Get hit by Sean Kemp.
Supersonic.
Sean Kemp is I wouldn't say deceptively good because the stats are right there, but Sean Kemp, a guy that was known primarily for dunking and playing inside during his career, in this game, he has a very good jump shot.
To Olajuwon. He's on fire.
I feel like they just extinguished Olajuwon. He's already back on.
We're at halftime. The halftime leader is Hakeem
43. Let's see, 43, that is that Delp? Or, no, that is Mike B. That is DJ Terminator Mike B with 43 points at the half. He is out for blood, folks.
Bingo.
I think if Mike wins this game, it will be his first victory of the day.
Kemp leans in. All net and nothing else. Seattle with a long way to go. Raises up, switches hands.
Again, thank you for tuning in. We're hoping to have an awesome, this will be our third season of this league.
A pass from outside.
If you're interested in joining, just contact me, Commissioner Andy Gay, just through Facebook or email at andygay@gmail.com, or contact Chris Delp. He'll get you hooked up.
Houston leads by 47. Kemp.
Let's see, it's what, 7:16, so this might be one of the last games of this stream before we shut it down.
Peyton, baseline leaner. Off the front of the rim, grabs the ball. Drexler. There's Spoken. Rockets leading by 46. Leans. To Kemp.
Make sure you're not talking all on your own.
It's all good. Supersonic catching up.
The Cowboy game is about to start, and as is generally the case here at Free Play Arcade, when the Cowboys are on, most other things takes a back seat.
Yeah.
Drexler.
That's how it goes with Arlington as well, right?
It really does.
Stolen. He drives through the air. Goes for three. He's heating
Who would you say is the best team in this game?
lead by 48.
I'm a fan of Seattle. Houston is a very good pick. Chicago is a very good pick. Basically, the teams that were good in the league in the 90s are very good picks because their stats are
reflecting that, yeah.
Reflecting that. Yeah, basically any team that has one, a good big man, and two, a good shooter are going to do well.
I am willing to bet that my teammates will mostly want to pick Houston.
Are they Houstonites?
One of them is.
Okay.
The other one will go along with that, and I have no preference.
Houston is a very solid team. The thing with that, so their big man also happens to be a great shooter.
Yeah.
Same with Seattle, and that's one reason why those two teams are so good.
That's good.
They can take it inside, mix it up down there with dunks, or they can hang out outside, which is something that I think we beat Chris and Mike earlier. It was on the basis they weren't used to seeing Sean Kemp, #1, who was known in the league for just dunking with like a ton of power. In this game, he's draining threes because he's a very good jump shooter.
Was Dirk Nowitzki in the game?
No, this game came out, I want to say, 2 years before his rookie season.
Okay.
So he missed the cut by a little bit. However, he is in NBA on NBC Showtime, I think it's called. Lots of times it shares a cabinet with NFL Blitz.
Shoot the ball.
Okay, I knew he was in something. I couldn't remember what it was.
Yeah, that game is basically the next game in the line of NBA Jam, NBA Hangtime.
Okay.
Showtime.
Is it 3D though?
Yes.
That's lame.
Yeah, it
am-
definitely looks different.
I am a big fan of cool 2D graphics.
Yeah.
And I'm a big anti-fan of early 3D.
It's very
well,
like
depending. I think Star Wars looks amazing, and it's
Yeah.
very early 3D, but that's not quite the same.
Yeah, the NBA players definitely look more like their elbows are just like sharp angles.
Yeah.
All the players look kind of chunky.
Rockets leading by 47.
But yeah, this one is probably. This might be my favorite
Go!
game of this genre.
What a debacle. Houston leads by 50.
Yeah, looking forward to having the Blast City?
The Blast City Astro Cabs.
Nice. Looking forward to having y'all join us.
I'm looking forward to it too.
And yeah, if
We
you
will
ever
lose
want-
our matches.
Oh, no worries. If you ever want like tips and pointers, just let me or Delp know.
I'd be happy to. Like the league's not just for seasoned veterans. You got players that are those super old, still new to this game like me joining.
Yeah. We got you, we got J-Pong. who's on.
Yeah, like we have enough rookies to where if you're interested, I'd say just check it out.
Yeah.
You'll have a good time.
It'll be fun. And we're going to try to stream as many of our season days as we can as well.
I will try to facilitate that myself.
Midway presents Maximum Hang Time.
All right, so I believe this is the last one that we're streaming before the Cowboys game starts. All right, well, thanks to everyone for tuning in. I hope you had a good time. NBA Hangtime is here at Free Play Richardson all the time. Joining us once again is the one, the only Chris Delp.
Yes,
Chris,
repping the Cowboys.
I am very much looking forward to this league starting. My team of players that don't really play this game are going to have a great time, and by the end, I hope that we're winning some games.
I hope the Cowboys win, but I don't think I will be seeing that game because I am going to have to tap out. There's no way. It is already unsafe for me to drive home, not because I've been drinking, but because I have that little sleep.
Well, I'm kind of in the same boat.
All right, so who's shutting this bad boy down?
I am going to unplug the OSSC and then wheel it in the back and worry about the real cleanup tomorrow morning.
All right, I love you guys.
All right.
We're going to go die now. Community liaisons and their combined 5 hours of sleep this weekend are tapping out. We love you.
Thanks for
Join us for the NBA Hangtime League. Contact Andy Gay if you want to join. Please do, because it's a fun league. It's a fun game. You don't have to play against Michael Beltran every week. It's great.
You can if you want.
You might get to play against Michael Beltran every week if you really put some effort into getting those games. In the meantime, I guess we'll be back on Tuesday with Tuesday Night Wheel.
No, Wheel of Fighters. Wheel of Fighters.
Wheel of Fighters. I guess we're back.
We'll be back sometime. Monday, maybe? I don't know. What are we doing tomorrow?
We'll figure it out. Is it Killer Queen tomorrow?
Killer Queen is tomorrow, yeah.
All right, we'll probably be back tomorrow night for a Killer Queen tournament.
All right, see you guys later. Love
Thanks.
you.
Have
Bye.
a good night.
Strickland. To Weber.
I
1 minute to go.
requested that I include that you are just
From the three-point line. Off the front of the rim. Downtown.
in any way. Our opinions are our own and amazing
Strickland.
and accurate.
He spins a shot.
So that's true of all of us. It's true of only begrudgingly versus terrible. They're cool, but like if we say something crazy,
Leans away.
it's just us. Come at us. Mostly
Come at
because